words. Fake tweets.
I'm a mute so you guys don't hear me click-clacking all over the place.
Alright.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Clack-a-lackin'.
Well, I guess I can't do it because it'll still come up on OBS, so y'all have to deal with it.
How's everybody else doing in terms of characters?
So I haven't been on the creating side, so I might need
Okay.
a little guidance.
Okay, yeah, I can help you.
I've got my labels inputted already. Okay. Also, hello everyone. We're doing a Friday night one shot, and we are playing Mass. And I am a player tonight instead of our normal game. We can be heroes, even though we're using that overlay. Deal with it.
I'm guessing you are since you're Black Star because that has reformed. Okay. So same thing as selling Chestnut. Go back to the beginning. You have a hero name.
Mm-hmm.
Did you call me Silent Chestnut?
I said Chestnut. I didn't call you Silent. I didn't give you a first name.
It's fine.
So, yeah. Give yourself a real name as well. And then do your look.
Where do I put the real name?
Bio and info.
Oh, okay, sure.
You have to edit into bio and info.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You put your real name there. You put your look there. You put your abilities there. You got one of these abilities. They're all kind of fairly destructive. Not entirely, but fairly destructive. You'll also be putting your backstory questions, and like when our team first came together, and relationships. And
we're gonna handle that all together, though, right?
Yeah, we'll handle that all together, except for the backstory. Technically, you're supposed to do the backstory on your own, but
okay,
you know.
Mm-hmm,
yeah. But when our team first came together, relationships and influence will all together. And then for what's actually your character sheet, obviously you have your labels. You already did that. And then you choose 2 moves, and I don't know if the Reformed, if they have in their playbook the... Oh, they do. Okay, they have it under contacts. Okay, cool. So under contacts will be your like friends in low places, which is your own move, which is cool. It's kind of like a more fungible version of obligations from the Yanis is basically what it is. So yeah, when people have questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Whereas you said you're doing Scion.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions currently? Or are you doing names and stuff?
I'm still doing names and stuff.
Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to piece together what kind of abilities they have. Just looking at all of this stuff.
Right. Shay, I love this character art.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I wish I had time to draw my own.
It's fine.
Ooh, are you doing Outsider, Shay?
Oh, that would be a good one too. I was gonna do Transformed.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want. I just saw all the stars in the background, so I'm like, it's from space.
It could be.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Space. He's from space.
Space.
I want to fix this font. I hate it.
What?
If my
Just cutting.
I own it.
Just cutting and pasting the font is all funky.
Ah, yeah.
All the twinkles are mine.
I has these now. They're mine.
So you going with Transformed? Or...
I don't know.
It's time to make my monster grow.
If you don't know which one, just look at both of them and see which, like, the moves or the power sets in them that make you feel that you're just like, I want to do this.
Someone actually told me a really good way to pick between 2 things. You flip a coin on it, and if you're not happy, like if you're not immediately like, okay, I'm fine with that, then take the other result.
What is Helio is air, gas,
is
sun. Sun.
Sun, like sunbolts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Have the power of the sun and can use it to blast people.
But can they make every part of their glowy body go invisible except for their bones?
That might be something for like radical shapeshifting or like density control or something.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. So it just depends. Excuse me. The big difference between the outsider and the transformed is, well, obviously one's an alien and one's a human that got turned into something else. But for the outsider is that you are like, you are at least somewhat important in the whatever alien society you came from. Because one of your backstory questions is, why do your people want you to come home? Versus transformed, which is like, I got transformed and I don't feel human, and I want to feel human, or not.
But you do want to feel human, you little freak. Transformed freak band.
Wow. How dare.
What's the word for a villain's sidekick? They don't call them sidekick, but like, what's their right hand?
Henchman?
Minion?
Minions.
Henchman?
No, henchmen are like minions and henchmen.
Oh, dragon.
Right. Oh yeah, they would be the dragon.
There you
That's
go.
That's the trope name.
Yeah, that'll work. Because we are using tropes in this game, so.
Yeah, it's a superhero game. Of course, we're using tropes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, minions and henchmen are the disposable income. That's why you had henchmen 21 and 17 in Venture Brothers or whatever they were called.
Yep.
And then they were like, "No, we have names." It's like, "No, you have numbers."
Yeah, the dragon is the.
Yeah. Darth
the
Vader
right-
Darth Vader is a dragon.
Yes, Darth Vader is a very very well known dragon.
Mm-hmm.
He may not breathe fire, but
Yeah. All right, so I have backstory done. I have labels put in.
okay.
What else can I do in here?
Do you have your look?
Yes,
Do you
I have look and name.
Okay. You have your look, your name. Do you have your ability? Did you choose your ability?
No, I should probably pick an ability. I don't have to. I don't have to choose from this list, right? I can pick my own. Or I
You kind of have to choose from the list.
kind of have to choose
would-
from it.
Yeah, they're very like. We could talk about a different ability, but like, let me.
These are kind of weird.
It's kind of the point for the. reform.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's just.
Yeah, let me look at character creation because I think there's a
Geokinesis.
thing for like if you want to use a different. Like,
I could just be Terra and have geokinesis. It's fine.
you could.
But, no. Fear manipulation. I could just be Scarecrow, like Scarecrow
Yeah.
trying to be good. What's
Mhm.
Ferrokinesis?
Ferrokinesis is fire. Or
Oh,
iron. It's
no.
metal. Ferrokinesis is iron, if I remember correctly. Because it would be pyrokinesis was
Yeah,
fire. Ferrokinesis is metal. So like
Yeah, you would have metal-
Magneto.
I'll just be a fucking metal bender. That's awesome.
Yeah, you could be Toph / Magneto.
I could have. I love it. Okay,
Toph is so much better.
Ferrokinesis. No, Magneto is fucking amazing. Okay, sorry, Toph is great too, but she's not a villain. Melon Lord is a villain.
Melon Lord. Sorry, Shay, what'd you say? But yeah, if you want to use other abilities than those listed, go ahead. It's ultimately your game and your table. It still might work just fine. You still might have a good time, but using the abilities listed in the playbook is yours is your best bet to make masks work.
No, I like ferrokinesis. I don't need to
Okay.
change. Okay.
Cool.
Like, yeah, once you pointed that out, it's like, no, sold.
Yeah. See. And then if you've already done your backstory, choose 2 moves, and then do your friends in low places stuff.
Friends in low places?
It's under the moves for Scion.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Or not Scion, Reformed. Scion has something else going.
So
There's a lot of other stuff going for him.
So I choose 2 from reformed moves and then friends in low places.
Just do the friends in low places thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The friends in low places thing, I believe that's what the contact section is for, so you just put the 3 people, I think.
Gotcha.
I've never played a reformed, so...
Well, this will be fun. Let's do it.
Choose 2 of those moves. How's everyone else doing?
Looking for a
Typing
picture
away.
to inspire.
Say that again? Not... Who was that? Because I heard your Russ, but...
Oh,
I think that was silent.
Who's silent?
You're
Spoiled. Yeah, you're. We have dubbed the silent chestnut now.
You're silent spoiled now.
Silent spoiled.
What's up,
SS.
Chestnut?
Yeah, almost through the backstory. I'm making it kind of like funny and like so you don't need to read like it was a dark and stormy night. No, just like bullet points. It's literally in bullet points.
Usually my go-to for backstory is like a sentence, 2 at most for each of the backstory things.
I did
I used
try.
one.
I did try very hard to make it so that it'd be amusing.
Also, remember you have you can because your drilling would have not 1 but 2 abilities in your skill set. So
Each of them choose a specialty.
yeah, special.
Mark 2 obligations on one villain. Mark 1 obligation on another. Okay, this should be fun.
What's the tech dependent?
You are roboting really hard, hun.
Everybody is.
Everybody is. Thanks, Discord.
I want
Lots
to
of
change
stuff.
the server location.
Yeah, let's do that. Everybody hold tight. I'm going to change the server so we can get rid of this hiccup. Test.
Is it better?
Yeah,
it
seems
does.
It
like-
just shot up
There
to
we go.
green. There we go.
Yay!
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody speak.
I was just saying that Outsider seems very tech dependent.
It can be it's the thing that you're from another planet, so like, there's that. But let me look at Outsider. It ultimately depends on the moves you choose. Because you could do somebody like again, you probably came here in a spaceship or like through a like Stargate or whatever, so there is that. But
Well, my picture looks very like an energy kind of thing, like maybe what the aliens from Space Odyssey might create themselves to be. I don't know.
right, energy beings. Yeah, but if you don't think that's for you, you can of course just go and be like, I'll do transform instead, because that was the other one you were interested in. So, don't be beholden to it if you don't like it. Also, when everybody's finished, I'm gonna be asking y'all about your backstories anyway. I'm gonna ask them questions because, as a GM, probing questions is what I do.
It's what you do.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so there's that. So when you create your character, mark 2 obligations for one villain, 1 obligation on another. Okay. So obviously the person I want to be really important to have this one. And then, oh jeez. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. I got it.
Oh boy.
Yep. You're gonna love this.
Okay, so it says on here that some moves are active and some moves are passive. How do I know?
So any moves that say roll plus something on them, are active moves. Any moves that don't say
Okay.
roll plus something on them are passive moves.
Cool. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you kindly. I'm glad I'm not the only one who says that. I love saying that as a just
Okay,
gratuitous
so
phrase.
I started saying that long before BioShock 1 came out. Let me just say that.
I didn't even
And
pick
then
it up.
that
I didn't
came
even pick it
out.
up off of BioShock 1. It's just always been something
Well,
I've said because it just sounds more genuous.
Well, that's would you kindly, but still,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
Would you
I've
kindly?
always said thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly is more of a thing I associate with like westerns and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Like
Depends.
It's
Depends on
kind
the
of
cadence, I
southern
think.
too. Yeah.
Well,
thank you kindly.
Oh, ain't you just a Georgia Page? Oh, thank you kindly for your sincerest flattery.
Perfect.
That seems a little disingenuous.
Just a tad.
I mean, that is also southern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little
Rez, I'm gonna tell you not to look at the real name of a certain other character in this. I'm not gonna tell you why.
Pardon?
Well, way to just.
Just being cryptic as shit. I'm just being cryptic. Don't
We
worry
also
about it.
just had a quick ping there. Morph is hosting. Thank you, Morph. You are fabulous and we
Hey.
love you.
Hi, more.
He just woke up. He was a sweepy boy. That's okay.
I mean, it happens. I took a nap earlier today. It was great.
I didn't get my nap, so this is going to be fun.
I usually hate taking naps, but today's nap was good.
Let's see.
Alright.
I might change this one and just make it like something else that fits a little better for what I have in mind for this guy. I'm not going to change much, but I feel like just those three options weren't very good.
Oh, also very important thing for your characters, because I'm going to need to know this. I would like to know your character's pronouns as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's fair.
'Cause that's the thing with my other games where I'm like, I should know, people's pronouns so I can refer to you correctly.
Yeah, there you go. I got mine on there.
Thank you.
Yep. Very valid. Valid thing to have on there.
Yeah. Like making assumptions about that is a terrible thing to do, and I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to ask you instead.
This non-binary person thanks you kindly.
Yep. Morph's on hemp oil. They're high as a kite. Poor medical morph.
Yeah, poor medical.
He's got his meds. All right. So Friends in Low Places is done.
Okay. Did you choose your moves?
No, you told me not to do that.
No, do choose your moves.
Okay.
Choose your two moves.
All right. Let's do my
Basically,
two.
do everything up to when our team first came together.
Okay, I can do that. Well, these are after that, but I won't answer those.
Okay.
All right. What the
I gotta
hell,
say-
hero?
Yeah, Reformed legitimately has some of my favorite playbook moves.
Oh, I've got the best one. We're not so different. That's awesome. I love it.
See, I played when I played a delinquent. So I played in a the first full campaign I did of Masks. I played in a Boku no Hero. Like we did Boku no Hero as the setting, which was interesting because Boku no Hero, Academia, and Masks have very different assumptions because of what they're based off of. But I played as a delinquent. She was great. She had a few reformed moves, including blowing off steam.
I saw that. I saw that one too, and that is great.
It's great.
I am so torn. Not so different is definitely my first choice, but I like blowing off steam and wrong side of the tracks.
I would say since this is a one shot, I would tend towards wrong side of the tracks.
That's fair.
But you could also do blowing off steam if you're like, at the end of this, I'm just gonna
punch somebody.
break some stuff, or like just start vandalizing everything or whatever. Yeah.
So how do I know whether these are active or passive?
If it says roll plus something, then it's active.
Gotcha.
If it doesn't, then it's passive move.
Okay, so like wrong side would be active because it's pierce the mass, obviously.
No, wrong side is actually a passive move because it's just you get additional stuff to.
Oh,
pierce the
you're
mass.
right. You're right. That makes more sense. This is why I'm tired.
Not so different is actually an active move because you use danger instead of superior when you provoke someone in the way that it details.
You always get to ask an additional question when you pierce the mask of a villain, even on a miss. When you pierce the mask of a hero, your call, add this question to the list. What was your darkest moment?
I love when it says of a hero, your call.
Yep.
That's my favorite.
I get to decide if you're a hero. Big shot.
I mean, you are a teenage superhero, so you could be very wrong.
It's true. As you come to find out playing Mass, you can be very, very wrong all the time. The Liam is never wrong.
Shay, are you playing? You're playing an outsider for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know because your playbook still says the transformed.
Oh, I should fix that.
Yeah. And your stats are. I was like, are your stats? Oh, you have one lower danger than you should have, and you get to add +1 to one of your stats.
Oh, yeah, +1 to one of them?
Any stat, or any label. I should say labels. That's the name of them.
Red. Okay.
There you go.
I need to change up my look.
Oh, and you get 3 moves as an outsider, actually, so you get to choose one more move. How's it going, Rez?
Good. I figured out what kind of hero and villain this duo is.
Ah. I'm gonna be asking you a lot about your parent. I've never actually read through the lineage part. I'm intrigued.
It's mostly like, what kind of villain are they? What's your relationship to them? What skills do they have, and what skills do you have?
So it's like the reverse of the.
It's
the
pretty
one where
much-
it's the kid who's the son of the superhero.
Pretty much exactly that. Yeah.
It's like a legacy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one of the what abilities they use to fight them is mastery of a single skill set.
I'm really good at cooking with a frying pan.
Oh, it's Master Chef.
Hey, whoa.
What?
I don't know.
Whoa. Look, Master Chef. He's a Master Chef.
Oh man, I gotta.
I'm gonna switch to transformed, I think.
Okay.
I know I've been back and forth on that.
It's totally fine. I am fine with it.
Okay. I have character stuff down,
Yay!
but I don't think we were supposed to do the when our team first came together. In
No, not
villains
yet.
and okay, cool.
Yeah. You basically do everything up to when our team first came together.
Alright. I've got everything I need down, so
Sick.
I'm gonna close up my sheet so that's not seen. And I'm gonna put some splash art on here so that we have something to actually look at.
I don't have a picture of my character.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it's a one shot. I wouldn't worry about it too
Also,
much.
there's a thing where you describe your look, and there's like a few sections. It's like, are they like, what are they like? What's their ethnicity? What do their eyes look like? What's their non-hero clothing, and what's their costume? It's basically this stuff.
Oh, where is all that?
It's right under the name. It says name and then look.
Oh.
Abilities.
Yeah, it didn't get that detailed for mine.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe
usually
it
just
did.
choose one- Usually just choose like one of each.
Yeah, I see all that now. Alright, I got all that. I'm going to leave that one open. And let's see. Find some art to put on here.
Because I'm usually a person who doesn't do a lot of art for stuff, so
Uh-huh.
I mean, for, like I said, for one-shots, it's not really that important.
yeah.
'Cause-
It's descriptions that are important. What are the pronouns for Amiga Trojan?
She, they.
She, they. Okay.
Whereas for me personally, it's they, them.
Cool. Good to know. I will be mostly referring to you by your character.
Cool.
Because that's one of my prerogatives as a GM.
Yeah, this is a very RP-centric one, so there shouldn't be too many OOC questions.
Yeah.
Alright. So...
What can I ask you? Since you are the first person finished along with Black Star, I'll start asking you a few questions. You're also the first person on my sheet, so I might as well. Let's see. You are delinquent.
Oh, I was putting in clothes. Yes. Though.
Yeah, you still do it. Keep doing it.
Okay.
I need to read your stuff anyway.
Forgive me for typing then if you're gonna ask me questions.
It's fine. I need to
I apologize.
I need to read your
Oh,
stuff.
Lord, I apologize.
I'm not from the South, but I talk like it sometimes.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we allowed to swear on the stream?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, good. Because I talk like a sailor
Good.
half the time.
I knew we'd get along just fine.
Oh, good.
So question. What collectibles do you specialize in?
Do you remember the like the amiibo craze when because you know how there's certain shortages here in the States?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just say a number of those weren't just manufactured by Nintendo.
So
You're what's wrong with this world.
Yeah, but I make a profit like you wouldn't believe.
I like this character.
So you specialize in amiibos. I like that. What's your mother's
Well,
name?
it's just generally collectibles, things that are obviously going to be worth more. So stuff that you can cause a shortage of to inflate the price, then flood the market, or slowly trickle things into the market based on what you want people to pay. You know,
Limited stock items.
Yes.
Yeah. What's your mom's name?
That one. You got me.
My parents are dead.
They're not in this case.
Mama's alive. I don't know what her name is. No idea. Dad is not in the picture.
That's fine. What's your mom's?
I don't know. I told you I don't know.
Are they just called? Is it just everybody knows them as mom, even though they're not Mrs. Redacted? Miss Redacted.
I call them
I
Mother.
couldn't think of a last name either, so I just put down redacted. Okay, I thought it was clever.
Would you like me to come up with a name for you?
Yes, something that's not terribly old-fashioned.
Vanessa?
That's fine. That works. She is in a wheelchair and did some she had an accident. She worked in the the army as the people who did tech stuff with
Engineering Corps.
Yeah, engineering corps. But where she was working, because she was out in the field, got hit. So she ended up being honorably discharged and using her smarts to influence her kid, who ended up making some bad decisions. But yeah, so Amiga lives with her mom in Silicon Valley, California, and she is a fucking Valley girl.
Well, you live
Like,
in.
oh my god!
You live in the Halcyon City version of Silicon Valley because everything
Perfect.
here is in Halcyon City,
Made
the
up
metropolis
city.
of the world. Yeah,
Halcyon City.
it's gonna be Halcyon for this, but yeah,
Cool.
it's good to know. So you live in the tech districts of Halcyon, which I'll come up with a name with at some point.
Anybody else's connection to the server interrupted?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the status site for Roll20 and be like, "What's up, Roll20?"
It's your boy, Roll20, crashing on you all year.
Apparently everything's fine,
Hmm.
according to the status site, so that's great. That's helpful.
I disagree, but sure.
Yeah, I also disagree, but sure. I'm gonna reload.
I just reloaded.
Make it
Didn't
hard.
help. Didn't help.
Loading. Establishing server uplink. Yeah, it's just loading. All right, Roll20. I'm going on Twitter, finding out what's wrong. Damn it, Roll20. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, it's
Oh,
back.
yeah, it did cut out. Yeah.
Yay! It worked.
Son of a.
What's
Okay,
the
Didn't
matter?
save most of my stuff.
Oh, shit! I should make sure mine are good.
Yikes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, save my stuff. Sorry about that, man. That sucks.
That's fine.
I read your Amiga. I was reading your fourth question, and I was like Q, and then I was like, oh, that Q. Oh, okay,
Yes.
I understand.
Good.
Cool.
I understand which Q you mean. All right, cool. Yeah, just
It's like the name's
record-
Bond, James Bond. That Q, yes.
yeah, that Q. I figured that out like after 10 seconds thinking. I was like, oh, that Q, right? Yeah, just.
God, I
right.
feel fucking old now.
Don't.
Look,
We're all old.
I watched all those movies too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I never watched any of those movies.
Ah.
I just know the references via cultural osmosis.
Yeah, cultural osmosis is useful for that. Just record your look, and yeah, you'll be good.
I'm almost done.
Okay. Black Star. Let's look at your stuff. Okay. So. Crimson Nova. Who's this Crimson Nova we're talking about? Who's this?
Crimson Nova is the supervillain that took Black Star under their wing. They are the evilest of evil supervillainesses of the European Union.
Oh, she's a European supervillain.
Yes.
Interesting. Evil European villainess.
Most likely German. Not implying anything, it just seems like a natural fit.
I can do German. I can swing that.
I mean, she
Evil-
could
Oh,
be
no.
she could be Italian too.
It's gonna be Francesca.
Oh, Francisca. It's Francisca von Karma all over again. I'll just put European for now if she ever comes up.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll come up with this session, but you know, whatever. What's her skill set?
Crimson Novas.
Yeah.
They are. Do you mean
they're-
under the Friends in Low Places, or like
no.
what's their power set?
Their power set. So are
Um,
they them or is she her?
She, her.
Okay,
she is probably a Nova.
So what's her power set? Like outside, because she's obviously older than you, so she could just have like these are the abilities she has.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what type of.
She would have like. I didn't think that far ahead.
This is why I asked the questions.
I know. She would have. I think instead of like just being like, oh, she's a Nova, I think she is like an evil Superman type deal where she's got like the flight, the eye lasers, and
She's a-
super
she's a-
strength.
She's a flying brick. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
she's a flying bruiser. She throws her weight around, but she's smart too. but she's very much the like, yeah, I make the schemes and I have henchmen, but I can get my hands dirty when the superhero gets through all of these people.
Right. What part of her costume did you incorporate into yours?
Part of her costume. I took her cape when she finally got defeated.
Ooh. Nice. Is her cape crimson?
The cape is actually, it's black on the outside with a red interior, which really clashes with Black Star's actual outfit, which has a black and green motif.
Right. That does clash a lot.
Yeah. But it's meant to be iconic because it's like, this is Crimson Nova's cape, and I'm wearing it now.
Right. Other question. Do you know Crimson Nova's real name?
Yes. And I am going to generate it right now.
Awesome.
Let's see. German name generator. Let's do it.
Francisco von Karma.
Alright, I need real German names here, people. Sorry if you hear the sound of my dog drinking. He's a noisy slurper.
I tend to use behindthename.com when I need to name a character quickly. And
That's
you can
what I'm using.
select by region. Oh, hey, we use the same name generator.
I use it for all my sci-fi and like modern stuff because it gives really good sci-fi sounding names. Gotta say. But for like fantasy and stuff, when I'm like, I need a name that's in this culture, I usually use fantasy name generators because it has more cultures.
Question.
How do I get it to just
Yeah,
generate? I don't want to go through the list.
Some of labels. Oh no, default should be.
You have to
3
go to
now.
there's a random part on it. What about labels? Did you figure it out?
Default should be 3. That's what I saw.
Yes, default should be.
Yeah.
3.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. So do you have a name for her?
Nope. I found the generator.
Okay, cool.
So,
But yeah, I got like only a couple more questions for you, and then I'll move on to everybody else and see how you doing.
and,
Ooh.
generate life story.
I've never used that function. I don't know
Alright.
how well it actually works.
Ooh, I got some good ones. I might switch one of these up. Okay. Svanhilde Glockner.
Svanhilde?
Svanhilde Glockner.
Svanhilde Glockner. Svanhilde Glockner. Okay. Svanhilde is Z-W-A-N Hilda, right?
Swan. S-W-A-N.
It is Swan.
But yeah,
it's
the
Swan.
pronunciation would be Svanhilde.
Yeah. Svanhilde Glockner. Oh, good. Sick. Other question for you. So, who's this stupid girl with her stupid face?
Well, stupid girl with a stupid face is kind of the reason she's gone legit. She only got her first name because she had rescued her, like, during one of those moments where she was kind of, like, treading the line between anti-hero, villain, and hero. And the name she got was Lucy.
Oh! That's...
Gonna
That's
delete a couple of things here.
That's interesting. Okay.
Did you make Lucy?
Yep.
Yes! That's awesome. No, it's fine. Leave it.
I didn't know you were doing it. I thought I was being so clever. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna figure out. Like, this is why. This is like how she got so good with technology.
That's funny.
Funny.
So, Chestnut, sorry, this is an in-joke for our actual mass game. Rez plays in one that I DM, and he's playing a character whose parents are two of our OCs, and their
geez.
character is basically the hero who has a secret identity, so her moms don't know that she has superpowers. And so I guess I can say it now since we both did this. I was going to reveal towards the end that, they knew and they also had superpowers this whole time. But now, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was looking for something, and I was like, how can I make this work? And I was like, wait, what if Rindis was just a redeemed villain?
Yeah, that was kind of my thought, and I saw two of the things that you could do, where you're well, I'll tell you what my parents good at later, but they're very technology based, which I'm like, yeah, that fits because Rindis and Lucy in the main game are both scientists who work on technology stuff.
Yep.
That's funny.
Subjects. Tekia. Since I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to you
that's
now.
my name.
Because
I couldn't find a good one.
so apparently now we have 2 Lucys. So that's fun.
Who else is
Well,
Lucy?
I assumed I am that Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I will delete what I have.
Uh-oh.
Cool. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So Tekia. Let's read what we got.
Yep, I just updated it with the background question.
Cool. What's your mother's name?
My mother's name.
Or what? Actually, more importantly, what is the villain's name who you were a scion of?
Oh, him?
Yeah.
His name is the Technologist.
The
Oh, God.
technologist. Oh, boy. The technologist. Well, I can read a few. I'm reading a few things about this diabolical machines.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he is super science bad guy, man.
Nice.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Apparently you convinced Blackstar to become a hero. How did you become a hero?
Well, after she found out that her dad was all the time that he spent in the lab was to design things for evil, dun dun dun, she was like, well, we should do good things with our intelligence. So she's trying to kind of redeem him by being a good guy.
Forgettable.
Forge dropping in that 9-month subscription. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Forge. I should probably join the stream.
I mean, now that the secret's out.
Alright, do I have anything else to ask you about? Oh! What is the technologist's signature device?
I'm gonna say he invented a portal device, which is why he's so hard to catch, and how he can like just bring all of his stuff wherever he wants it. So like an evil portal.
Right. Good. He's GLaDOS. Cool.
Yep.
Great. Oh, they're X now. I like it.
I sent her a thing too. All I said was X gonna give it to you.
So now we have X in this game as well.
I don't know how that works, but it's fine.
Version 7.
Version
Yeah,
7. Okay.
yeah,
X
there you
version
go.
7. Right. What is X version 7's pronouns?
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter which.
What do they want it to be?
Could probably just be they.
They? Cool. I just
Like I don't mean to speak for you, but if it seems
fine.
like you don't have a designation, the they is a safe.
something.
Question.
Yeah. What's up?
Question.
What's
Do
up?
you consider yourself a person or a thing?
Yes.
Well, because it can go one of two ways. It could be either they or it.
Ooh, that's valid.
Yeah, that's
It
a good
depends on
point.
whether or not you see yourself as a person. 'Cause if you
Does-
see yourself as a person, Probably not it. A thing isn't it. Unless
Is X a person or a thing?
Unless certain people are into that, which is also valid.
I would consider themselves to be a person.
This version considers themselves a person.
Cool.
Yeah, you could probably just do they then.
Yeah. Something important also is that you can only actually have 2 powers on the list for Transformers.
Oh, I'll fix that.
Yeah.
Right, because you had the 3 from the other one.
Yeah.
I have to fill out this respect thing.
Yeah. R-E-S-P-C-T.
No one. I respect nobody.
It's too bad you have to.
Morph goes, gee, I don't know about that, Rick. Well, Morph, that's retarded. Sorry, Rick and Morty reference.
I'm not smart enough to get that reference. I'm sorry.
Can we not use that word?
That's why it was the joke, not an actual thing. But yeah, we won't use that word.
Oh boy. Oh, the respect move is the respect thing's gonna tell me a lot about the characters in this game. That's for sure.
Respect. Respect. Give that respect.
Respect.
And I'm also going to step away because it's now time that I could turn the AC back on, and it is an oven in this house. Thanks, Arizona.
All right, so I gotta take at least 2 of these. 2 other characters I respect.
Yes.
Oh,
And again, you can't choose no one.
that's true. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. I got something for you.
I'm very curious who you're gonna choose. Very curious.
Oh, you know. How many dots do I add for respect?
Write down the names. I don't think you start with any respect with any of them.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm new.
Yeah. It's for whose respect you need to earn in order to differentiate yourself from the technologist. Oh! The technologist. So many techie characters in this. Very different from the last Masks game I played.
Maybe that's why we're all together.
Yeah, technology.
It's like the internet bringing people together, much like this group.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting when y'all are gonna have to come up with a team name.
The BattleBots.
BattleBots. Autobots, roll
Well, I
out.
should have stuck with Outsider and gotten a bunch of technology.
No, you can be the sole exception. You can just be like, this group's weird.
We wrap that one in tinfoil just to, just to create the illusion.
This illusion.
We wrap, yeah. Just put a tinfoil hat on him. That's fine. No, you fit in. Don't worry about it.
X is just like, what are you all talking about? What
This
is
is
happening?
fine.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Once Tekya and X are finished, we can get started on the when team first came together and all that good stuff. Also, I mean, y'all can go around and introduce your characters, be like, "Hey, this is me. This is what I look like." And yeah, and then we can do the when our first team first came together and all that, and get into the actual session, and probably throw ourselves at super villains or whatever. I don't think I'll use the same villain as I used for my last game. That they started fighting. Because the first one I made up a villain called the Glaive, who's basically Conan. So Conan the Barbarian, but a super villain. Very fun time. Also, he used a sword, which is very antithetical to him being called Blade. Fun times. So, how's it going, everyone?
Pretty good. I
Alright.
won one of these respects. I mean, I nailed it. Like, I figured it out immediately.
All right.
I gotta think of another one.
Yeah. Just need two. You only need two people. Just two people.
I know. This is what happens when you live inside all the time. You don't know people. Can't think of things.
I mean, this. If I was playing, I'd probably just come up with two. I'd just get two names that I thought were cool and just put them in for two of these people.
That's true.
What else do I need?
Let me check your character. All right, X. Okay, you got that stuff. You got your moves. You got your labels. You got your look. Let's see. You got your abilities. And you got your backstory. You got everything. Now I'm just gonna ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Ooh. Your third answer. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like that it's actually an actual character in our Monday game. Sort of,
Yes.
but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. How are we doing?
We now have, as part of our game, Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
Oh, nice.
You remember the guy who opened the door in the limo?
Mm-hmm.
He was Juan.
He was.
His superpower is just transforming into people.
Oh.
So wait, how does Juan tie into this, though? I missed that part.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's the person outside of the team who's helping X to understand their new body.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's sweet. But he's actually like a cat-themed luchador, remember? Don't forget. It's very important.
Cat-themed luchador. Okay.
because he worked for the spider, remember?
Oh, that's true.
Oh wait, no, he didn't work for the spider.
No,
he worked for the
he
mayor's
worked
daughter.
Oh, well, he's still a cat-themed luchador regardless.
Yeah, I mean, he just has a really nice suit when he's driving the limo, but like El Toro Fuerte, he never takes off his mask.
How did you meet Juan?
Alright, sorry, what?
How did you meet Juan?
Nice. Juan.
Oh. Gosh, I haven't thought about that.
Why ask these questions?
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I probably like went off to hide somewhere, and they ended up finding me
Did they
and
find
sitting down to talk, even though I looked all X-ray.
Did they find you curled up in a cardboard box with written on the cardboard box saying for a good home?
Oh, that's kind of sad.
It is. That's cool. Yeah.
Yes, but I made the box myself.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Cool. Let's see. How long has it been since you were transformed?
Probably. Well, I guess that depends. Black Star and Tekya, how long ago was it that you broke away from the villainy people?
I want this to be fairly fresh, so like 6 months.
Probably 7 months then.
Cool.
Cause like, I have it set up that I was a joint experiment between the technologist and Crimson Nova.
So evil.
I know.
So evil.
All right, I am done with my stuff. Enjoy
Yay.
that. Enjoy that, Saint. I know you will.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I swear to God, if Steel Gunner is one of those people.
Yeah, well.
Yes!
You are in for a treat, sir.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with me, Steel Gunner. Wait, the city's greatest hero is literally just the Paragon? Good.
Yep.
Good. I love it.
I could. Yeah. That's actually a character I played on DC Universe. Somehow, don't know how, the name The Paragon was not taken, so I snatched that shit up.
Well, I'm gonna ask a little about the Paragon because I know about Steel Gunner. What's the
Alright.
Paragon like? What's their pronouns and stuff?
The Paragon is a guy,
Okay.
so him, basically a knockoff Superman, not as invulnerable, but
Okay.
can fly, super strong. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's pretty much it. They're very basic, but
Their
you know,
costumes very similar to Superman.
I would say so. Probably different colors, but other than that, just that kind of character that you can get behind and be like, yeah, I'm very good at rallying people.
I might use I might use a character I used in my other game for him. A character named Apex. I'll just transplant him as the Paragon. It works.
Yeah.
Because he's like this like. You'll see him. You'll probably see him because you want to impress him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I gotta impress him. I need help. I gotta turn my dad to be a good guy.
It's true. You do.
So I need to get influenced with Steel Gunner so that he won't kill my dad. And I have to get influenced with the Paragon so that he'll talk to my dad.
Damn it, Dad. God damn it, Dad.
Stop making invisible bone girls. What's wrong with you?
All right, so it seems like everybody's finished. Now, I want is Chesson, are you back? By the way.
Yep, I'm here.
Cool. All right, then let's go around and have everybody introduce their characters. We'll start with Black Star. Just like your name, what you look like. Yeah, and like maybe your skill set.
Starting with me, you said?
Yeah, starting with you.
Alright, hold on. Let me get settled in here. I came back into the room just as you were saying that. Alrighty. So just going down the list here then, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. So I'm playing Black Star, pronouns she, her. Real name Rindis LaRusio. Dun dun dun. She can be described as a woman, French, green eyes, auburn hair. Her costume appearance is described as living metal armor, so like she, instead of like Tony Stark's nanobot stuff, it's literally she can ferrokinesis melt down stuff and put it around her like actual armor. And there are elements of black and green in it, as well as the black and red cape that belong to Crimson Nova. Her backstory questions: who mentored you in supervillainy? Crimson Nova, the most evil of evil villainesses in the EU. Who first showed you that you could do good? Some stupid girl with her stupid face, aka Lucy. What was your goal as a villain? Money, power, fortune, which probably ties back to money, and fear. What caused you to switch sides? Some stupid girl with her stupid face. Why do you care about the team? Because they treat me like a person, where Crimson Nova only saw me as their dragon. Her abilities, my abilities are ferrokinesis, metal manipulation, and do I need to share friends in low places, or is that just for you?
I should actually look at your friends in low places thing.
Yeah, you actually should. I'm
should.
surprised you hadn't noticed them sooner.
I saw them, but I didn't ask anything about them because we already talked about Crimson Nova.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have Master Chef. Sweet.
Yeah, I had that in before Steel Gunner though, and I was like,
Good.
yes. Yeah, his specialty is materials, and I'll leave that ambiguous.
All right. The Hexenmisa, who I assume is some sort of witchy type character.
Yes.
Pronouns? What are they like?
He, him.
Okay.
They are also they are
German.
yeah, I was gonna say Bavarian. He really likes to emphasize that it's Bavarian and not really German.
Okay, I can see that. Fucking. Bavarians are great, by the way. Just gonna put that out there, but.
He
Okay,
he really wants you to know that he's Bavarian and not German.
Bavarian wizard, witch, warlock.
Warlock.
Warlock. Okay.
Because he's all about
Cool.
the hex magic.
Right, of course. Hexes.
He's the hex
Cool.
master.
He is, in fact, the hex master, the master of hexes. So he lives in Halcyon, though. Like, I mean, all of them have to live in Halcyon. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. That's good to know. Subject of interesting people. X. Let me introduce yourself.
And how you're going to give it to us.
Yes. I am X version 7, part of a series of experiments. The powers that this version has is superhuman senses and transmute flesh. Kind of ambiguous, glowing eyes, phasing flesh, and I wear clothes to cover up. Who was I before? Lani Uni. When did the change in what caused it? I was a joint experiment between the technologist and the Crimson Nova, and who, outside of the team, is helping to understand the new body. A upcoming luchador, Juan the luchador, magical Latino cat. Why don't I just try to hide myself away? I absolutely do. And why do I care about the team? They helped me escape? Question mark.
Oh, excellent. Tekya. Yo. Who
Yo.
Are you? What do you
Who
do?
am I? What do I do?
Yeah.
Whew, you're throwing a lot at me here. My real name is Lucinda Lucy Crowley. My hero name is Tekya. She is a woman. She has white skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. This slender body usually dresses in expensive clothing because her dad, has a lot of money from all of his ill-gotten gains. But when she's dressed in her costume, and she has the same costume as her dad, only slight differences, she wears a black bodysuit with silver gloves and boots. She has a silver skirt on, and there is an advanced visor that kind of flips down over her face that has kind of a Tony Stark Iron Man styled computer HUD and AI that allows her to take control of other machines if she, works at it.
Interesting. I'm glad your dad's costume is that of a 1950s alien space villain.
No problem.
Cool. And last but not least, Amiga Trojan.
Hi. Like, this is so much fun to be here. Oh my god.
I love
Oh, wow.
already.
Yeah. My name is Amiga. Well, it's not my real name, but you'll don't need to worry about that so much. Out of costume, you can call me Amelia. But really, I tend to stick to my alias. That's my handle online, which is where you'll find me as well. I kind of want to keep what I do on the down low for a number of reasons. Like, I mean, it could potentially get me in trouble. Oh, my cat. But yeah, like, I think you'll find a lot about me as we play. I hope that's okay.
No, it's not. I want to know everything.
Well, I'm sorry. The DM can, like, read it, but I think we'll keep it on the down low until all of you guys, come to a thematic moment in which you need to know that sort of thing. But, it's on a need-to-know basis. So, like, you don't need to know right now. I'm kind of curvy. I'm tan because it's so nice out here in what was it? Halcyon Valley? Like,
Halcyon.
Yeah, it is
I
now.
don't fucking remember what it
Halcyon
is.
Valley is what it's called.
I'm from Silicon Valley, so it's one of these things. I don't know.
No, that's perfect. Don't change
No,
anything.
it's called Halcyon Valley now.
Is
That's
it?
what it's called.
Okay.
Yep.
That is what the tech area is called. Halcyon Valley,
Okay.
unironically.
Okay. I thought I was being corrected earlier, but apparently I was right.
No, I was saying that everything takes place in Halcyon City. It's not literally Silicon Valley, but it's now Halcyon Valley.
Hey. Because I'm from where it's warm, and I like to dress for warm weather. Tend to be in short shorts, a tank top, and you know, when you go inside, sometimes they have the AC blasting, like to God Arctic temperatures. So I keep a jacket always tied around my waist and comfy shoes and socks. But in costume, it's a black and gray catsuit with yellow piping, and the piping looks like circuits, and a biker style helmet with a yellow visor that covers half of my face, and the sharpest black lipstick that you've ever seen. Like, it could cut a man. Like, you don't understand. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm bisexual.
There you go. Actually, this is gonna be out of here. Brindis, do you have that team token that I could use?
Yeah, I can pull that up for you.
Yeah, please, I need that, because I just realized I didn't have any tokens for it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
We
get
need
that.
tokens? Oh shit.
Oh,
We
no,
need
no,
tokens
no.
for the just team pool.
Yeah, it's the only,
Yep.
like, token thing. You don't need tokens for the character, it's just a... There's a mechanic called Team, which I will explain in a second. I was going to explain later, but basically it's the help mechanic in the game. But yeah,
See if I can just transfer
join
this over.
join Amiga's Discord server is what I'm hearing.
Join Amiga's Discord server.
My other question was, in her civilian clothing, does she always wear sunglasses? Because that seems...
I didn't mention sunglasses, but now that you said it, yes, she does. Always. They're like the big aviator shades.
Of course.
And just like, yeah.
Do they have like pink lenses? So, like you put them down, you can still like see?
No. It's
Okay.
like bronze to gold.
Ooh, nice.
And they're really blinging.
I live in Southern California, so this is all very funny for me. I love all of this. All right,
There it
so
is. There
You
go.
tried to recreate the blood splatter.
you did.
I forgot
I don't
to
know what you're
mention,
talking about.
She's tan, but also platinum blonde. But it's natural blonde, which is like really crazy. But no, she's naturally like platinum blonde.
There's people like that, actually.
It's-
I was born with hair like that, but it went chestnut brown pretty quickly.
Look,
It's unfortunate.
it's a superhero comic. Of course we can have this. It's fine. Okay, cool. So I just need...
So what I'm getting at is, I'm really unhappy that I'm not going to be playing this vampire game on Tuesdays.
All right, so let's answer
I'm
these.
excited for it.
When the team first came together, let's answer those questions. I gotta answer those in order. I gotta remember. Okay. I have to read what the Reformed one is and what the Scion one is, so I can figure out where they fit in this. Transformed. Delinquent. And sorry, I have 6 different PDFs open at the same time. It's all good.
Mine is the when the team came together.
Oh, I have it, but I only have the one for the original one. It doesn't have the other ones in it. So, I'm trying to figure out who goes first because there is an order to it.
Gotcha.
All right, we're gonna start with the delinquent. Actually, no, we're gonna start with the. We're not gonna start with delinquent. We're gonna start with the reformed because the reformed one makes the most sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Delinquent will be second.
That's fair. That's fair.
Reformed, would you like to read out your question?
Is that the when the team first came together?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
We fought a terrible enemy from my old life. Sorry, I should probably do this in character. We fought a terrible enemy from my old life. Who was it, and what did they take from me? I would say that Crimson Nova was the one we had fought. What they had taken from me was something very important. I would say that the heroes had arrived, and I had failed to stop them, and they had destroyed my hometown in their scheme, and the heroes had appealed to my vulnerable state, and it caused me to turn on her.
Oh, so she destroyed your hometown?
In one of her schemes, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you know where when it's like, I'm going to, like, activate this weather dominator to flood the place and whole. Yeah, she actually activated the weather dominator and didn't just say she was going to do it, and it destroyed a lot of stuff, including my hometown.
All right. Well, apparently y'all have fought Crimson Nova, so that's good. Subject of fighting Crimson Nova and things breaking. Hey, delinquent. Let's see what you got.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Would you read your when our team first came together question for us?
Let me see. So like, we totally broke some major rules to win the fight. What rules did we break? Whose rules were they? See, I don't know who this Crimson something or other character is that you guys keep referencing. I think it's an inside joke, so I'm a
It's
little
not.
out of the loop.
It's who I deemed as my mentor villain for my character. We made it up as I was going, so you can. This is like a collaborative thing, so you can add any information you want.
And the rest of you can collaborate on this because it's when our team first came together. So we all are part of it. Yeah. So what rules did y'all break?
So we kind of broke one of the cardinal rules of superheroing. If somebody has a mask, you don't reveal that person's identity.
Oh, shit.
And we may or may not have, through some amazing hacking skills like you wouldn't believe, found out who they were and posted it everywhere on billboards and all electronic devices that we could possibly hit within a certain range, like an EMP bomb, only it's like a selfie bomb. Who loves selfies? I love selfies. Yeah, so we did that.
Nice. I like
so everybody knows what their secret identity is, nowhere to hide. But yeah, it's kind of a little underhanded, and I might be living that one down for a while.
I approve.
Everybody knows who Svanhilde Glockner is.
Glockner.
Good. Glockner. Alright, cool. I gotta check the sound. No, okay. Hey, Transformed. Hey, X.
Yes.
Would you like to read yours out for us, since we can figure that out?
When the team first came together, we drew attention and ire from plenty during the fight. One important person in particular now hates and fears us. Who is?
Oh boy. And the answer can't be Crimson Nova. I'm gonna say that right now. It's gotta be somebody else.
Gotta branch
Crimson No. Wait, shit. I think the mayor hates us.
Oh, good. The mayor hates you. Y'all, you all wanted to do mayor? I will. Did you have a name here? Because otherwise I will.
Is this?
It's Mayor Gutierrez. Remember?
Yeah.
This
is pre-disembodied.
I mean, remember, like, the thing is, it's like mayor for life in Halcyon City. That's why the mayor's daughter is so influential.
This is a different Halcyon City.
Well, by all means.
Is this before he was just a head?
Yeah, the disembodied head of the mayor. Yeah.
If y'all want to use Mayor Gutierrez, I'm good with. I don't mind that.
I mean, we have everybody else here. Why not?
All right, so yeah.
Let's do it.
So why does Matrix Gutierrez hate you? Wow, I'm
probably a lot of collateral damage, I think.
Thanks to, well, just hates the team. Period.
Period. Quote dot.
And the Scion. Techia.
Yes, my question is, when our team first came together, someone important learned about my lineage and condemned us all. Who? Why?
Yeah. Who?
And why?
Who?
And why?
Why?
Is it pre-disembodied head in a jar, Mayor Gutierrez?
Is this why Mater Gutierrez hates the team?
I think this is why he hates the team, because
Good. Okay.
it's like, I can't trust them.
They're a menace.
Look at that one.
You're a she's a menace to the entire city.
You decide.
I want pictures of Tech on my desk. Was the daughter?
It's like I'm still just a 2-year-old kid at this point.
Oh, I probably should have asked how old everybody is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll start with X. How old are you, X?
Yes.
Yes. How old is Lana?
I don't
How old
remember.
was Lana?
How old was Lana? Yeah. I mean, you're technically still Lana, maybe, sort of. Who knows? Lucy.
Lana's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Mm,
16 to
say
20 is
she-
generally the range, so.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll say she's 17.
Okay. Amiga.
I was gonna say 19. Is
Good.
it too old?
Nope.
No.
That's perfect.
Cool.
And Blackstar.
18.
Good range. I like
Mhm.
it. Cool. So let's do the other stuff that we got to do. So we got some relationships to go through. Everybody. So relationships, you can, for the blanks, you can put in one of the other players, or you can put an NPC if you would like. So let's start with Blackstar. Let's go with your relationships. What do you got?
Yay. So, let's see here. I have options on the thingy, or do I just make them up?
There should be 2 relationships under the when our
Ah,
team
you're
first
right.
came together. There's relationships.
Blank is an exemplary human. They show you around and tell you how things work. Well, obviously, that's going to be Amiga Trojan. They are an exemplary human.
What?
Amiga,
Good.
you are an exemplary human, and you show me around and tell me how things work.
Wait, are you looking at the right relationships?
Yeah.
Nope, I am looking at the wrong one. That is newborn.
I was about to
Excuse
say,
me.
That's the wrong one.
I've earned the
Perform.
trust of blank, and I follow their example of what a hero should be. Well,
Oh,
clearly
no.
it's still going to be Amiga Trojan
No!
just for the chaos.
You have chosen poorly.
That's
I
fine.
used to be a supervillain. I think I can't go anywhere
Okay,
any lower.
Yeah, okay. Anti-hero is kind of like where Amiga's sitting. So that works.
Small steps for
Yeah.
Blackstar. Small steps. All right, so Amiga for that one. I
Yeah.
love it.
Literally, crimes.
Crimes. Yeah, you're my crime buddy. So
Yes.
The second relationship one is a big yikes. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I did
but-
something terrible to blank once. I hope they can forgive me one day. Ooh, hello. Well,
You
I-
cannot. Gonna say you can't pick Lucy because we already know that ends well for those two.
That's fair. Well, that might be why you
Experiment sitting right here.
forgive me. Yep. I did something terrible to Lonnie.
Lonnie?
Lonnie.
Oh, she did something. Maybe she's the one who
I didn't
Kidnapped her.
do something terrible to X. I did something terrible to Lonnie.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Yikes. But I like it though. It's good. You hope that they can forgive you one day. Good.
Mhm.
Hey X. What about your relationships?
Blink comforted you when you were at your lowest. I'm gonna say 1, the magical Latino cat.
That's a perfect
And
answer.
Thanks. And then Blank knew you before you changed. Prentice knew me before I changed.
Sounded like Rindis does.
Mm-hmm.
Or Black Star, depending on who you want to put there.
Yep.
You'd probably be Black Star.
Cool. Tekya.
Blank is the only one who understands what I'm going through. I told them which part of me was more like my parent.
Well,
This will probably be Rindis.
yeah. All wraps up nicely in a bow here.
And then my second question is, my parents once fought and thrashed blank. I've got to find a way to make it up to them. Steel Gunner.
Oh, good. Good, good.
You have to remember, he has not experienced lattes yet.
It's true.
Yeah, this is pre-lattes.
Pre-lattes.
Amiga Trojan. Your relationships.
You keep trying to impress blank with your antics. Well, originally I was gonna say my mom, because this is like my personal hero. But then we got Black Star here, who's apparently my crime buddy.
Cry buddy.
So yeah, it's definitely totally not a means of impressing you to hopefully one day make out with you. That's totally not what it is.
Totally not what it is.
100% not what it is. Nope.
No, absolutely, it's gals being pals.
Yep.
Like, absolutely. Like
love
yeah, totally. You and Blank pulled an awesome, if illegal, also Black Star. Yeah. Also,
I love it.
We did something bad.
Good.
It's like I don't even need to finish it. Also, Black Star.
Yeah.
Y'all
What?
are. Y'all,
Then I will throw the ball to you. What was the illegal, but awesome stunt that we pulled off?
yeah.
Kidnapping Lonnie.
No, not gonna be that extreme. I think we
Otis
No.
weed.
No.
We stole.
Uh-huh.
Mayor Gutierrez's sports car and took it joyriding and probably
Oh.
didn't bring it back.
Did we have a Ferris Bueller moment when we tried to like change it or something?
I think
You
we
turn it into
I
a
think we
weed
totaled it and never owned up to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are
How
those
old
those
is-
are
how
those
old is-
super villains.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
you guys, did you not like dismember it and rebuild it into something else entirely,
We probably did that before we crashed it.
and then crashed it?
And then crashed.
Yeah, about that. Like, I wasn't even in that area of town. Did you see it on the news? Oh my god.
And Aegis can't prove
insane.
anything. The footage of that street was mysteriously destroyed.
Oh yeah, you know those cameras. They're so finicky. Actually, they're incredibly easy to crack into in real life. Just so you know.
Did you know that do you know where those cars parts are now?
Oh, we totaled the car.
We totaled it. We totaled
Cars,
it. We totaled it
cars,
and bailed.
Where is its burning remains? I don't fucking know. I'm not there.
It's wrapped around this weird tree in the middle of a park.
Little did you all know that actually, you know Steel Gunner? You know how he's a mech suit?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What? No, I don't know who this person is. What?
It's Steel Gunner in
Don't
the
worry,
mass match.
you'll meet him in time.
You'll meet him in time.
Oh god.
In the mass game we have on Monday, my character is she's a protege, and her protege is Steel Gunner, who's an 80s anti-hero, and he wears a mech suit. So, yeah. Okay, and last thing, influence. Let's start with Amiga.
Oh great! When I put pretzel in my mouth.
Sorry.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
You care way more than you let on. Give three teammates influence. I only have 3 teammates, so I guess y'all have pulled at my heartstrings
Yay.
in some way, shape, or form. Congrats. you get a heart, and you get a heart, and you get a heart, and damn it, why must I feel things? I'm a machine, damn it!
Don't be a machine, then I have control over you.
Well, I
Wrong.
mean, technically, I would too. So it's a weird sort of whose consciousness is it type deal.
All right. Tekia.
Yo.
Influence.
Influence. The team. You all right?
Yeah, spoon just fell off the desk.
All right.
Very slowly.
Those
and
damn
quickly.
spoons.
Damn
Did the
spoons.
dish- Did the dish run away with the spoon?
It's that pharokinesis. I'm sorry.
This team may be key to proving you're different from your parent, but you don't want to be defined by your peers either. Give influence to 2 teammates.
Gotta make a choice.
It's gonna be Amiga and Blackstar because I want to be one of the crime buddies. I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm like, I want to go do that stuff.
All right,
That seems like so much fun.
At this point, I want to, like, I would, not to shill my own shit, but on my Twitch, I actually have an emote that says, crimes? Crimes.
Nice.
Yeah. So you both have influence over Tekia. X, how about your influence?
You try not to care what other people think, even if you can't shut everyone out. Everyone out. Give influence to 1 team. I'll give it to Czechia.
All right. And Blackstar.
Do you talk openly about your days as a villain? If so, give each team member influence over you. If not, just give influence to 1 teammate whose example you most closely follow.
Yeah, do you talk about being
That
being
is-
a super villain?
That is a hold on. I don't feel one way or the other, so I'm gonna leave this to the coin toss. Okay. No, probably don't. I think you all know it well enough because I've probably fought you at one point or another or a few. I don't know, maybe. But I don't talk about it anymore. At least try not to, unless we're doing crimes. But I'm gonna give influence to X. Well, no, sorry. It has to be an example I most closely follow. Shit. Okay, it'll be to Tekia.
All right. Yeah. So that's good. Also, you give me a very easy way to make you feel insecure.
Yep.
I love it.
You sure? Yeah. I mean, you have a couple. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So last thing before we go to a break, because I think we can get one. What's your team's name?
Somebody had a good one.
Batteries
think it was
not included.
BattleBots was a one that was suggested earlier. Batteries
I
not
like
included.
Batteries Not Included, because that was a good movie.
I super love Batteries Not Included.
Thank you! That is an obscure fucking movie.
X, you good with batteries not included?
Is it a little long for a
Yeah, that's
short name?
It
No,
is,
'cause this
but it's also
No,
just.
I think it's perfect because like there are like three word team names and stuff. I think it's fine. This will just be like basic, because this is basically the thing that's going to be on the front of whatever issue we're doing. It's going to be batteries not included, issue number 1 or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, it's perfect for that.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
yes, I did enjoy Batteries Not Included, the movie. It's good
Batteries
stuff.
not included. Episode or issue 1.
Issue 1, Volume 1.
Issue 1 vault. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it be.
Good old 80s CG. Good times. Sorry, I googled it to like remember, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember.
I
These
tried to
guys.
find it years ago, and I couldn't I couldn't find it anywhere.
Alright.
Scour the internet. Amiga would have done a better job than me.
I mean, yeah, because she's Amiga. Oh my god,
Like, oh my gosh, is that even a
Down
question?
bad.
Are you like fucking taunting me? Because bitch, I will cut you.
Oh my god, don't even. I have more control over technology than you ever will.
Well, I shall not tempt the DM because my life hangs in the balance, but still. I've like got my eye on you.
No, come on. There's a reason one of the basic moves in this game is provoke someone. You gotta do it.
You can provoke
Yeah,
him. It's
not
okay.
the DM. You don't
I mean-
provoke the DM. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate you.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, let's take a
so I
break,
can go
y'all.
get some water and come up with a villain.
Alrighty.
Cool.
So we'll take
Question.
5, folks. Hey, go ahead.
What is your Twitch so I can host you?
Partywipegames.
Ooh.
Let's
Is it all one word, no
Yeah.
underscore? Okay.
no fancy dancies.
Partywipegames. Boop. Host.
Boo-doo.
Cool.
There it is.
Da-na-na-na.
Chestnut is now hunting.
I'm also gonna spam with fucking crimes emote.
Yes, give us the crimes.
With one viewer, the viewer is me.
Crimes, 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 crimes.
It's from Night in the Woods.
I love
Yeah.
that game.
Night in the Woods is a very good game. I need to go back and
it's-
finish that, and I regret all of the voice acting I did for that.
You have to do it twice. You have to do it on B's route, and then you have to do it on Greg's route. The ending is the same, more or less, but you get to learn more about the different characters, and you get an achievement based on whose route that you went and did.
It was
I've
just
done
kind
both. Greg is best boy, and
Greg is
when
best boy.
when I did when I did my Let's Play of it, it's all on my Twitch under one of the collections. I like highlighted all of it so I could keep it forever and ever. So Greg was the best boy, and he was from Jersey, and he talked like this.
Oh,
And
that's
I had an accent going for just about every character.
so did
and-
I. You
and-
picked a better voice because mine sounded like Dr. Girlfriend, and it was a real pain.
No, why? Why would you do that to Greg?
Because he's so excited.
Greg!
He's so excited to see you.
Greg!
May,
and then-
May. I can't do it for
We
long.
just didn't care about anything, and
That is also how I did
wanted
May
to
or
be
B.
done with all of you. Just so done.
Yeah, she was
I'm
very
done.
much Raven.
I really enjoyed the part, which you may or may not have got to, where she goes fucking off on May, and like it went from the calm I don't give a shit to suddenly I give every single shit that ever existed, and every fuck is flying your way.
For
in a
Greg the farthest I got was the knife fighting and the hunting of the god in the woods with the crossbow, and for B it was the water thingy in the mall.
Ah, yes. Those are all good things.
Yeah.
But if you concentrate on one character, for your game,
But I want
like,
all the friends.
yeah. Because if you spend there comes a point where you start investigating like ghostly encounters. If you spend enough time with B, and you decide that you want to go to the graveyard, she'll actually go to her mom's grave, and you can go and talk to her there.
Oh.
But you don't get that if you've been hanging out with Greg a whole lot.
I'll have
Whereas-
to go back and play that again, because it is like it's a fun game, but when it starts hitting too close to home with a lot of the stuff, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I feel kind of bad now, and I'm gonna stop playing this for a moment.
I remember when I was playing it, everybody in chat was like, too real, too real, too real, too real.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah, this game is really fucking real.
This is it hits home really hard. It's like, boy, I can relate to that. Wow, that sounds
yeah.
like me too. Oof, this is all just too much. No, why is this? Oh, this is my whole life. I'm gonna go cry now.
I was actually at GDC in 2018 when Night in the Woods won a bunch of awards that they had
awesome.
the award ceremony, and I got to chat with some of the devs the next day, and I asked, so where do you think they are after the game is over? And the dev just laughed and said, I really hope not Possum Springs.
Yeah. But hey, man, have you seen her around? Have you seen her today? Weird Autumn. Weird Autumn. It's one of their songs. I only knew her a week before she went away.
I like Die Anywhere Else But Here.
Yeah, that one hits.
was
That
like,
one. That one
God,
hits
I feel
hard
that.
too. Yeah, that one hits hard too.
I fucking feel it. I am sad that you never get to hear Go Die Angel Face. I don't think you got to that part yet.
No, I didn't get to that part. I also enjoyed Nightmare Eyes while she was incredibly drunk.
Yes. Oh, then you did get to that part. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Next time you're in May's house, in her room, go to the far left is a bass guitar.
Oh, you can play without the band.
If you select Go Die Angel Face after the party, she'll say, no, anything but Go Die Angel Face. We're never talking about Go Die Angel Face.
Nice.
And I'm like, no, I want to hear the sad breakup song that you wrote.
For this perfect being who is here at this party.
Nightmare Eyes. I need that on like a pin.
Yeah.
I have returned, and I have been hearing your discussion of A Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Is good. Go buy it.
It
Though
is.
you
I
did
played it on.
miss-
I played it on stream, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
see,
gonna
that's what we
say-
were talking about.
I was gonna say
But,
you missed the Steam sale that ended on the 9th.
I bought 3 games on that Steam.
But Mondo Pony does a really good Die Anywhere Else that I liked.
How about The Witcher 3 and Blood and Wine DLC? I do not regret. I'm gonna play it as like upcoming to the Witcher Netflix series.
I mean, I just finished an 100-hour playthrough of the Phoenix Wright trilogy, so like, yo, I'm doing Deus Ex: Human Revolution and War Group right now, so.
Have fun. Deus
Yeah.
Ex is pretty good. I like Deus Ex.
I've done Deus Ex before. I'm doing the director's cut because I haven't done the director's cut.
Fun fact about Deus Ex. You know, okay, this is the first one, right?
Human Revolution, so it's the first new one.
But it's
'Cause
not
the original Deus Ex.
Oh yeah, no, the reboot, the first reboot.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how your boss tells you to very quickly hurry up and get your ass to an active shooter scene?
Yeah.
If you
talked about
take
that.
too long, if you take too long and you're putzing around and you're like trying to scavenge all the things from everybody's lockers, your boss calls you and says, "Yeah, they're all fucking dead. I told you to go and sort this out. Well done, jackass."
Yeah, I brought that up when I was doing it because I actually knew about that.
That's-
But
I didn't
know about that. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I saw it in a YouTube video of 7 things that you probably didn't know were on a timer.
Yep.
Games.
All right,
Sometimes
so-
they're on a timer. We're back.
Is
I
is
think
everybody
everybody's
back?
back. More
I mean, I like
Rez,
your-
Shay.
I'd like everybody to say they're back.
I'm here.
Rez. Sounds like Rez isn't back yet.
Sounds like Rez isn't back yet.
Yeah.
Wow. We should do
I've
something about
figured
that.
I figured out who y'all are gonna be fighting, so it's gonna be great.
Is it Young Spider?
No,
please no.
It's not. It's not. I have much more well, he's pretty flamboyant, but like different kind of flamboyant enemies.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna be some fun enemies for y'all to fight. It's gonna be great. Cause you're superheroes, so you gotta. This is our first issue. You gotta have a big old fight.
I'm back.
There
Oh,
he
now you're
is.
back. There we go. All right, so, let's get to the beginning of issue number 1 of Batteries Not Included. So, the beginning of Batteries Not Included, as any good first issue has of course the introduction, which in this case is the introduction of Halcyon City, and so there's a sky. The first panel is the skyline of Halcyon City, and in the text above it says Halcyon City, present day. And it like goes. There's several panels like showing the diversity of Halcyon City. It shows the spires in downtown. It shows dark alleyways. It shows the beach down by the Port District. But we end up on a shot of let's see. What did we call it? Halcyon Valley, the tech districts of Halcyon City. And Halcyon Valley is, in fact, in a valley, because Halcyon City has everything. If you can imagine it, it's probably there. But in this case, it's a lot of very, very modern-looking houses and office buildings, and there's like there's actually a few like flying cars flying around, and there's autonomous vehicles and all this stuff that you're just like, yeah, this is a tech city. But the first person we come to is actually Tekya. What are you doing? It's a Thursday. It's a Friday. It's a Friday after school. Where are you off to?
In the tech district?
Yeah, you're in the tech. You could be somewhere else, but that's where we ended up in the tech district.
I got
Be
you.
somewhere else.
She's probably there to pick up the latest version of the new phone.
Right.
It adds a whole 10 megabytes. It's pretty rad.
Nice. So we get a shot of Tekya in the or Lucy, because you're not Tekya right now. We see Lucy in the line for this phone. What does Lucy look like as a civilian? What's she look like?
As a civilian, she's probably, if it's right after school, she's probably dressed in a school uniform, because she goes to a private school because her family's rich through completely legitimate means, and nobody should look further into that.
Of course.
So she's wearing a school uniform, probably, blouse, skirt.
Right.
Hair done up in a ponytail. Probably looking at her old phone wistfully, thinking about how it's going to be so tough getting a new one.
Yeah.
But not caring too much.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, so it says there's a word above the panel that says that's just Lucy, and then you look at your phone and you're looking at your contacts list and you're like, shit, I have to transfer all this stuff, and we see the name of a certain Amelia, and the next panel is from another phone screen, and we look up and we see Amelia. Amelia, you described earlier what you looked like. You're in your like. You got your sunglasses, you got your...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that whole setup. Where are you right now? What are you doing?
Let's see. You said this place has, everything?
And if you can think of it, it's probably in Halcyon City.
Awesome.
She's taking it as a challenge, saying I just want you to be prepared.
Oh, yeah. So I am sitting nearby on like an outdoor bench with a like in the shade of a tree. You know those trees that have like 3 feet of grass and there's just concrete all around the sidewalks. Yeah. So I'm on a bench in the minimal shade of the tree, chewing on gum and texting Black Star. And then on another app, I'm jacked into what some of the local like cameras that are policing the area.
Of course.
Like the ones that are watching the public.
Right.
Just as I wonder what's going on. What shenanigans are happening today?
That's a good question.
I say that because they're really not hard to get into.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
While you're texting, And we actually get a view of one of these cameras. We catch on one of these cameras the subject of your text, which would be Rindis. Hey, Rindis, what are you doing right now?
I text, love your outfit today, winky face.
Coincidentally, Rindis is inside of a local Black Rock coffee shop, and she's busy ordering a couple of iced coffees for herself and Amiga. And since the subject of her outfit is come into question, Rindis is wearing a green summer dress, and there is coincidentally a necklace that she wears that has a obsidian star on it, with a telltale nod for the readers. But she is ordering a pair of iced coffees, and her phone will blip and look up, and she'll kind of smirk and be like, she'll type back, if you're so keen on watching, you could help pay for these coffees, winky face.
Nice. And we go back to the camera's view, and it blinks out, and the next panel is X. Where are you right now?
Hiding in a box.
Hiding in a box? Awesome. Where is this box? What do we see around the box? Is it like in an alleyway, or are we like in the middle of Halcyon Valley? Like where's this box?
It's probably like kind of like in a nook down the alley, like behind the Black Rock coffee shop. And I'm just like, nope, not going in because I have weird skin. So
Alright.
I climbed in the box and hid. I am covered head to toe in just like casual clothes, just every part of me. Like I'm wearing gloves and everything basically up to my eyes.
Okay, cool.
Several scarves and a heavy coat. And...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're hiding in your box, just being like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. And you look over, and from the wall on the other, so there's the Black Rock Coffee, and then there's like the delivery alleyway, and then on the other side there's like some building. It's some like super techie building. This wall happens to be just like all whatever the future version of concrete's gonna be, because all buildings are gonna be built with this like quickcrete or whatever. And through it,
it'll be like dermal concrete.
Yeah, exactly.
Duracrete.
It's completely black. It's like made of graphite. Somehow. Carbon nanotubes. There we go. That's how you do it. Carbon nanotubes. Through this wall, you see there is there's like a blue pulse of energy, and then it expands, and out of this portal their robots are advancing out of this portal. What do you do?
What do these robots look like?
They look like the first one that comes through is like this floating drone. It looks like it's like got some like thrusters on it, and it has like it's got like two pointy things that are probably guns. Of some
Probably
sort.
guns.
Probably guns. It looks like a drone that the Tau would make from 40K, if you're familiar with that.
Yes.
And then the rest are coming through, and more like humanoid-looking robots. They've got they're like silver, like they got like this like bright reflective sort of armor. They have like a little bit of a samurai theme going with their armor, but like the rest of them is just like just a steel skeleton. And on
Now,
top
are
of
they
that,
carrying sticks that look like they could probably be guns?
no, they're carrying like to go a little bit more of the samurai thing. They have on their I don't know why it's a samurai theme for them, but they have it. On their sides, they've got two sheaths for what looks like shock batons or something. And their heads are just like they're like one big eye, like Pathfinder from Apex. Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, they're coming through, and they just seem to be speaking to each other in like whatever programming language they talk to each other in. But these are unmistakably
0, 1, 0.
these are unmistakably the minions of the technologists.
He probably does the samurai theme to insult Shinobu Gunner, honestly.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
samurai!
I'm gonna, and they just came out in the alleyway.
Yeah, they just came out in the alleyway.
I'm gonna try to hide in my box and just set a banana peel, like
Okay.
along the walkway, and then just retract back into the box.
Okay. Let's do. I will say they have not seen you yet because your advanced senses. You knew. But to hide from them,
Yeah.
I think you're gonna. It sounds like you want to unleash your powers. So you want to.
Yep. I just my hand kind of like phases through the box because I'm gonna like do my whatever my other power is.
Transmuting your flesh.
Transmuting my flesh into something that can phase through stuff. So
Nice.
it's more like it's more like a nebulous plasma kind of thing, and you know, it's like my skeleton shows through even through the clothes, and I do that with the banana peel, and I just set it there and then bring it back in. So
Nice. All right. So roll freak. See how you do. 8. Okay. So you do it. You in fact do it. However, you either have to mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
ooh, let's do unstable.
Okay, I get to tell you how it's unstable or temporary. Okay.
Yes.
So you are effectively hidden in sight in your cardboard box. These robots like look over and they don't see anything, and they just beep at each other. Beep boop, beep boop. However, while you're still hiding, and like a few more robots come through, and then through the portal comes a much larger robot. So like the rest of the robots have spread out, and there's a few more drones that have just gone past you. A much larger robot, probably about like 12 feet tall. Like it's got big armor. It's got shoulder pads. Unlike the other ones that are like more skeletons, this one like is like entirely built up. It's got plates on the outside, and it has like big arms, but you can see there's electricity sparking off of its hands, and it, unlike the rest of the robots, it seems to be speaking in English, and it's just saying, "Go. We must take the square," and like as ordering these robots around. And as you're doing that, one of the bolts of electricity like goes over and basically just like zaps your box. And now you're still hidden, but your box is gone.
On fire.
Yeah, your box is on fire. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. No, I'm gonna.
Snake. Yeah, where do you go? What do you do? The box is on fire, and there's this big robot right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, ah, fuck! And I jump out of the box and grab it and throw it at the big robot, and then I'm gonna attempt to another freak to run through the wall.
Oh, you're trying to get the hell out of there? Okay.
I'm trying to get the hell out of there.
Oh yeah, totally. So yeah, unleash your powers again. Let's see how that goes. Are you running into the Blackrock Coffee or into the Carbon Nanotube Tower?
Blackrock Coffee.
Okay. So yeah, you're like, ah shit! You throw this burning box at this robot, and you just dive through the wall, and the robot, like as you leave, because it didn't see you, the robot like turns just like, meat bag, and just like returns to what it's doing, and you jump through the wall, and Blackstar, you have been like getting this coffee. You finally get the coffee, and then you hear people screaming outside, and like the sound of like the telltale sound of robots outside. What do you do? Oh, and also course. So you see
And then I
coming
fly through the wall.
Yeah, you're crying through the wall is X.
Through the wall.
Will you play my theme
Yeah,
song?
Yeah, you just hear X go give it to you.
Give it
Yeah.
to you.
She just exclaims, Zutalor, oh dear, it would seem that the coffee will have to wait, darling. And she, like, will lean over the counter and peck the barista, who's probably surprised that a creature had burst through the wall. And she...
Did you actually call me Jutador?
Hmm?
Oh, I said, did you actually call me Jutador?
No, she said Zutalor.
Oh.
She exclaimed dramatically because
Oh.
somebody Kool-Aid Man threw the...
Fine. I thought it was being cute and maybe romantic. Okay.
No, sorry,
Shit.
she was flirting with the barista, unfortunately, and telling her she couldn't pay for the coffees now because a woman had crashed through the wall, and she kind of does that, like, dramatic Iron Man slow walk, and she says, "Ex darling, what is the matter?" And as she does, she's going to use her powers to start manifesting all of the metal in the nearby vicinity into what she needs to make, like, her armor, because she hears the telltale sounds of robots and stuff. So unleash my powers.
No, you could just do it because
I can just do it. All right, yeah. So she does, like, the slow Iron Man walk, and, like, all the spoons and people's, like, fillings and just general, like, non-essential metals just come to her Magneto style and reshape into...
Do you disassemble a coffee maker with this?
No, I am not a monster. Those people need their coffee. But no,
That
not...
damn espresso machine has been out of order for the last time.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah. So you get your armor on, and now you're fully armored up. And just as you do that, through the doors come a few of these robots, and they have drawn their electric sticks out, and they're waving at people, and they like themselves obviously, like, don't talk, but they have, like, a broadcast that somebody else is like, "Do not resist. This is a holdup."
Do you
Like
possibly
right before
need
that
tasers?
happens.
They're not tasers. They're like whatchamacallums. They're like I know how to describe them, but I don't.
Shock
remember.
batons.
Yeah, shock
just...
batons. They're just long shock batons, basically.
Like right before that happens, in answer to need to learn everyone's super Black Star. In answer to Black Star, I'm like, go now. We must take the square. And as I repeat the big robot, and then I try to run back through the wall and look for the big robot.
And she's gonna turn dramatically towards the minion ones that walked in, and she says, "Oh, really? Did you not hear? The city is under my protection." And she's probably going to, like, take a quick moment to take out her phone, and she'll probably go to the BNI group text and just press the panic, or not the panic, but, like, the alert button, which is just eggplant, and hit send.
Excellent. X, you actually didn't need to roll to go back through the wall.
Oh, okay.
It was just the situation that called for it.
She makes another hole in the wall like right next to it.
Yeah, you just disappear through the wall again because you're basically a ghost. Yeah. So yeah, you face off against the robots, and then we cut to, or the next panel is of Amiga. You've been watching. Well, you were trying to watch all of it, but the cameras have shorted out.
Oh. Jero, for us
that's not
all,
good.
is rating us with 11 viewers. Thank you, Jero. You are fabulous, and we love you. Hello, people.
Hello.
We're playing...
Hello.
not to interrupt you there, but I'll get them up to speed.
Cool.
We
Go
are
ahead.
doing a one-shot of Mass. We are currently in our first dramatic action, and so you guys have great timing. Stick around and enjoy. We're getting right into it. We got our heroes all done, and we're rolling through. Please, continue.
Yeah. So
Yes.
cameras are out. What do you do?
The cameras went down. I text Black Star And hey, kitty cat, it's okay. My cat is complaining. These damn stray cats in House of Con. Oh my God! It's like you wouldn't believe.
Helsicon Valley.
We are gonna keep swapping around because I can't. Yeah, those damn stray cats. You know how they be. I text Black Star. Don't spill my coffee. And then I take my cell phone and I put it against my ear, and I hit a button on it so it turns into my helmet. And then from my bag, I take out some black lipstick. And when I unscrew the bottom, it unleashes these nanobots that basically cover my entire body to form the cat suit, because ain't nobody got time to put a cat suit on. Oh my God.
Nobody got
So
time
then
for that.
I put on the lipstick, cap the thing, and put it back in my bag that I now have to lug with me. And I take off towards the coffee shop because that's where I saw Black Star.
Yeah. So you're now in your suit, and you see, like, as you get to Black Rock Coffee, you see there are robots outside. Unquestionably, the robots of the technologist. You fought them before.
Oh, great.
Yeah, these assholes. And from around the corner from Blackrock, you see a big robot. You see this big robot that has like electricity coming off of its hands, and it doesn't seem to. If it's noticed you, it's not interested in you. Basically, what do you do?
How big is big?
I think I said it was.
You said 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 feet tall is not.
It's
I mean,
not
it's
that
big. It's not massive.
Yeah.
Cool.
It towers over you if it was standing next to you.
Yes, that's very true. Hasn't seen me. I am going to let's see. Rush up behind it.
Okay.
And then try to jump up on it. And pry open one of the panels of some sort to try and hotwire this robot. I want it to do.
Okay. It sounds like you're directly engaging a threat. It's a very special robot. All right. So roll plus danger.
Is it danger? Hold on.
That's the label you roll. So just hit the danger thing next to danger. It should roll it for you. On your sheet.
Oh. Hold on. Did
I haven't seen
Did you do
anything yet.
I hit the button.
Oh, did you? It should say situational bonus, or like you have to press just OK after that because it starts at 0.
Oh.
Then it'll roll.
Got it.
Because you can like add influence and stuff like that to it. 8.
Oh
okay.
shit! I actually hit the thing.
Yeah, you succeeded. So on a hit, you trade blows. On a 7 to 9, you pick one. You can either resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm going to take something from them.
All right. What are you taking from them?
What is in this cavity that I've pried
All
open?
right. Yeah. So you pry open the what you think is the control panel for this, and it isn't. You were like, I'm so sure because you've seen the technologist robots before. This one's a different one though. This one's different. In it you see you do actually see like a like it's a clump of wiring and like what looks like a motherboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Mother, may I steal the motherboard?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. I take it and do a sweet backflip. And,
Now you do a backflip, but as you're about to land, the robot turns around and smacks you with electricity.
Shit!
Yeah, and you get knocked to the ground. How about you take a powerful blow from me? So above conditions, there's a dice. Just press that.
You want this roll to be low.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Fuck y'all.
So you get
Fuck
to
y'all.
on a 7 to 9, you choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past.
Wait, it's too fast.
Okay, sorry.
Talking too
I'll
fast.
repeat this. You have 3 choices. You can either lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition on them. You can give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
What is the one where? Okay, so it's you can provoke them.
You can
or...
lash out verbally, and you provoke a teammate. So either you provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or you take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition.
I would like to inflict a condition on them.
All right, which teammate are you provoking? Who are you lashing out at?
Wait, teammate? What?
Yeah, you lash out verbally specifically. You lash out at a teammate.
Why would I lash out at a teammate?
Because you're mad. You just got smacked by this robot, and you're like, why weren't my teammates helping me?
Oh no, I'm not. No, I misunderstood you then.
Ah, well that's what you lash out verbally is.
When you said inflict condition, I thought you meant inflict it on the.
No, inflict it on a teammate.
Okay, no, this is not what I would want to do. Somebody sent me a message.
I sent you the move list, so you have it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. The other 2 choices are you give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain and you mark 2 conditions.
Oh, there's a lot of things. This is a lot of information.
The one you're on is take a powerful blow, so it's on the right side towards the bottom of the first page.
I guess I give ground, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give ground. So the you get smacked by this robot. Luckily you fly through a window that's already been broken and just land on the ground, so you're fine. But this robot has turned around and says, "I don't like you messing with my circuitry, meatbag." And it just starts advancing towards towards Blackrock Coffee. But now there are civilians between you and it. And we're gonna go over to somebody we haven't seen since the beginning, and that's good old Tekia. Tekia, you're in the smartphone store, and you've finally gotten your new phone, but you haven't gotten a chance to, like, you know, cross anything over to it or anything. And while you're doing that, through the wall, through the glass window, and through the wall come more robots. And these, of course, are the robots of your father, the technologist.
Oh, hey, number 45.
Yeah, but also through the wall, you see outside is a woman. She's this, like, probably medium height Vietnamese woman in a like, basically what looks like a chef's outfit. But around her she's got, like, a bunch of knives just, like, floating around her, and she seems to be directing these robots. What do you do?
First, I get very confused because that's not my mom.
No, it's not.
Would you say they are about to spice things up in their relationship?
Ugh.
Because she's a chef, you see?
Okay. Well, first, she is going to... There's a bunch of people in here, right? I'm assuming they're not paying any attention to me anymore.
No, there's a bunch of people in here, and they're all freaked out by the robots who are telling them, "Do not resist. This is a hold-up."
So she's gonna do a cool action movie roll over the countertop to get behind the counter, and then she's going to take her old phone and punch in a command and then her costume is basically going to kind of form around her
Right.
because ain't nobody got time to put on a cat suit.
Established.
Yes. And then once she's dressed and ready to go, after like a mini transformation sequence, she jumps up and she tries to use her powers over machines to try to take command of her father's robots that are in the store with her.
Okay, you're definitely unleashing your powers in this case.
I am.
All right. Yeah. So roll plus freak. Let's see if you can command the robots to your will.
Ooh,
So mark potential. Yeah. You like just you try. I don't know what does it look like? How do you use what do your powers look like when you try to take powers?
So, probably kind of like, I imagine. You remember in the old X-Men cartoons when like Jean Grey would use her powers? There would be like this kind of swirly effect around her head when she's like trying to take control of someone.
Yeah.
So I imagine it's kind of like that, but more electronic looking.
Right.
And so she tries to like kind of like send out these electronic webs of sorts to try to like ensnare the robots, but clearly something goes awry.
Yeah, you send out these webs to try taking control of these robots, but they bounce off the robots. They seem to have changed the firewall or something. And you like you send it out and it just bounces back, and the robots all turn to you and they say, "Resistance detected. Eliminate resistance." And they all start advancing on you. And some of them have taken hostages. They like shocked some of the people with their shock batons and are taking them out of the building. But you got a bunch of robots coming at you.
This is not going to plan.
No, what do you do?
All right. So this is basically like a smartphone store. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to instead use her powers over machinery to try to glom together a construct in order to fight these robots made entirely out of smartphones.
Awesome. All right.
Smart bot engaged. Smiley emoji.
Smart.
Now, if it's Apple, you have to go to a special.
Oh shit, that's true. I go to the Genius.
It's maintenance. You need special
Alright.
parts.
I'm trying to. This seems to be between unleash your powers and defend.
It would be the same roll number either way.
Yeah.
So I can't really argue one over the other.
Is your intent to use your powers to like, because you are like sort of reshaping your environment, but are you ultimately using this thing to defend yourself or to like bash these robots into hell?
Oh, I'm definitely using it to bash the robots.
All right, then let's directly engage a threat then. Let's do that. You form these robot. Well, we'll see what happens. Roll danger.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you start forming these smartphones into a bot, but one of the robots like reflects it, like bounces off of it, but another 3 of them like just like shock the construct and then jump through it, and all the smartphones just fall onto the floor. You're gonna take the, let's see, what conditions did you take for this? You're gonna take the let's do the hopeless condition, because now it's been twice that your technology has your power over technology has been denied.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, and they're still coming at you. They're closer and closer. You tried putting a wall in their way and they just went through it. You know what we should do, since you're all gonna get together in a second, but we might as well do this now. Y'all are entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team. because someone hit the button. That's the hit the eggplant emoji.
Yep.
So, first thing we do is we add 2 team to the pool. You start with 2 teams, so you all are gonna have 4 right now.
What do you mean hit the eggplant emoji?
That's apparently our
That's our
signal.
That's
to
our
each
signal.
other.
That's our signal to the group text that something's
that's-
going down.
So, yeah, alright, so I guess we're all horny on main, got it?
Apparently, Black Star's established it. Who's the leader of the team in this?
Probably not Black Star. As a reformed villain, that wouldn't look well.
I will happily, however, that would also probably not be a great idea for the team.
I mean, it's whoever took charge, I guess. That's between
I
all.
charged the monster.
I definitely think Tekya, from the way the 3 of us, the 3 other of us have kind of established ourselves as riffraff and outsiders.
Then
Okay.
Tekya, do you have influence over every other teammate?
No.
Okay.
I don't have influence over Amiga.
Okay. What's your purpose in this fight?
To stop my father.
Okay. Let's see. Who will be nice? Amiga, what's your purpose in this fight?
Big bad showed up, teammates in trouble, gotta beat the robots, pa-pow.
Okay.
Papao.
Blackstar, what's your purpose in this fight?
Definitely beat up some robots.
All right. X, what's your purpose in this fight?
My box is on fire.
All right. So you
Yes.
don't.
Are
you
we?
don't
Are we still
Definitely.
doing phrasing?
Does anybody mistrust Tekya or the team?
No.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Is the team ill prepared or off balance?
Yes.
Yeah. we weren't.
At
We
least
weren't.
At least judging
Love how
for
it was-
being Amiga, yes, this team is off balance.
We weren't ready for this. No.
Would you like? Hey Tekya, would you like to mark a condition to avoid losing that team?
No. I think
Okay,
I'm
cool.
just gonna let.
Just
That's
let it-
just
just
a
let it
lost
go.
cause.
All right. So, X, you've gone back through the wall of Blackrock Coffee.
I see the big robot and all the civilians.
Mhm.
And,
And you see Amiga, who is picking herself up off the ground. And yeah, this robot has just been like, I don't like having my circuitry messed with, meat bag, and seems to be advancing towards her with all these civilians in the way.
Do I still have the motherboard?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
You did
so
take-
I'm
did take-
going to transmute my flesh into like a solid adamantine kind of thing, and then run in between the giant robot and the civilians, and then use myself as a shield.
Excellent. All right, you're definitely defending them. Roll plus savior.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
full hit. Nice. Okay. So you keep them safe and you choose one. You can either add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition.
Oh, what was first?
Add a team to the pool.
I'll take. Who am I?
You are
Just-
protecting the civilians, and you're protecting Amiga. She's, also she's ultimately the robot star.
Yeah, but I already got influence on Amiga, so I will, and I have no conditions, so I'll add a team to.
Awesome. So yeah, how do you obviously succeed at stopping this robot from running over these civilians. So how do you do it?
So I run forward after phasing through as like a plasma sort of material, and then my body just like becomes more solid, and my skeleton is no longer visible, and then all my flesh turns to like this kind of like reflective chrome surface, kind of like the robots are made of, just as the big robot swings its lightning baton thing, and it just breaks across my body.
Yeah.
And I say, I don't like you messing with my circuitry, meatbag.
The robot, like, its fist comes down and like electricity sparks everywhere, but it has no effect on you, and it just like looks at you for a second and just says, repetition, interesting. And like backs off a little bit and attempts to command the other robots around it, but now the other robots don't seem to be following its commands because somebody took that circuit board.
Hey!
Yeah, there you go. So the other robots are kind of milling around. Like, they're obviously going after these civilians and still saying, this is a hold, do not resist, this is a hold up. But they're not, this time, they're not following the commands of this big robot. And the robot just, if the robot could scowl and just have like a huff of frustration, it would, but it's a robot. So it just like kind of stands there and then looks around just like, where is Flambe?
Cool, I punch it.
Good. Yes, great. Excellent. Let's directly engage threat. Danger. Ooh.
Nope.
No!
Yikes.
So that's not great. So mark a potential. All right. So you go to punch it, and the thing is, IL-58 doesn't hit you, which is the name of this robot. You get hit in the side by you literally get hit in the face with a pie. There's
What?
just cherry all over. There's just cherry filling all over your face. And you get thrown to the ground. You're gonna take the insecure condition. And from the side comes the person that Tekia had seen earlier, Flambe. This like Vietnamese woman in like a chef's outfit. She says, "I'm right here, you big bucket of bolts." And she jumps off of a car and like lands at the superhero landing. There's all these knives still around her. She has like it's starting to, there's like dough starting to form around her and like literally just cook into armor.
Oh my god, I have to fight this woman.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I'll get through that armor. You just
But have you ever been hit with a stale baguette?
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
that does.
Just imagine like if she used that as like a sword. She just has a baguette sword
Yeah.
that she fights with.
Look, she's just gonna have well, I mean, she obviously makes banh mi, so she has to have those stale baguettes. Yeah.
I
Does
left
she-
this
does
baguette
she-
sitting out over 10 years ago.
Does she only do bread stuffs?
She does cherry stuff too. I got hit with a pop.
Yeah, apparently she does cherry too.
Yeah, she does pastry.
Okay, so just desserts. Got it.
Yeah, just dessert, exactly.
You're going to get your just desserts.
I was gonna say that. Oh.
Black Star, you'd formed into your armor,
Yeah.
and there are all these people that are being apprehended by these robots, and your teammates are fighting outside, and now you just saw X get smacked in the face with a pie.
Yeah, so I gotta get through these robots and get outside while also protecting the people inside. So, I am going to... Is it safe to assume that these robots are made of metal?
Yeah, very safe to assume.
All
that.
right. I'm going to use my powers, but I want to. My main priority is defending these people inside, so I'm going to kind of use the ferrokinesis to. The idea I had with this is she's kind of more or less metal bending, and she's using pieces of her armor that she, wraps around her body by pulling the metal, and she uses that to make pieces of projectiles that she can then, use to make weapons or throw at things. So she's going to do that while, like, trying to protect somebody. Or I guess it would probably just be directly engaging the ones that are fighting this person.
What's your intent?
I want to keep them from hurting these people. So
Yeah.
it's always a weird toss up though when you're trying to describe it, because yeah, I absolutely want to defend them, but I want to defend them by getting rid of the robots.
I think,
and it feels like
because these robots are mooks, so I think in this case it is defending. Who are
Okay.
just like trying to
Yeah.
bat off these robots. They're like trying to go with shock batons. You just grab the shock batons in their hand and throw them back at them and stuff.
Yeah, and it's very much a like young Magneto where it's much more agile and can probably do some like cool fighting stuff with it, and not like just the I'm a super metal bending god old man Magneto. But yeah, so like she'll probably jump in between like one of the robots trying to bring its baton down on a person who's not giving up their wallet, and just like completely bend it and twist the baton back around so that it makes contact with the robot, and then like whip it around to try and hit another one. But I'm gonna roll defend because that sounds like what I need to do.
It is roll plus savior. In the background, a man who looks suspiciously like Michael Fassbender sips at his coffee and smiles.
Yeah. Also now in hindsight, I'm looking at my savior, and this is not a thing that I do. Okay.
And that's fine. That's what happens. This is
It's
math.
true. It's true. I'm trying to be a good person, guys. All right. No situation bonuses or penalties.
Nope.
All right. Here we go. Yep, that figures.
Okay.
Mark
yeah.
that potential.
Yeah, mark that potential.
Poor Fassbender. He just got hit by a robot.
Poor Fassbender. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, but you, like, you're still a hero. You're, like, beating down these robots, but there just seem to be more of them than you thought. There just seem to be more and more and more of them. And you're, like,
I don't feel bad taking endless minions.
Yeah, you're just taking endless minions. And you, let's see, what is the other side as well? Oh, I know what, I got something. From behind you, you hear like the landing, like jump jets and this massive, like boots landing, like these massive, like metal landing on the ground. And you see the panel is like, there's just robots above you, and then there's just no robots. They just get smashed by this massive fist. And picking through these robots is Steel Gunner in his mech suit.
I get hit by a fist?
No, the
okay.
robots above you get hit by a fist.
Gotcha.
It's Steel Gunner's mech suit. He just comes in and bashes through, and he looks down at you. He's like, disappointing. And yeah, he's gonna shift your labels.
Oh, God damn it. Fucking Steel Gunner.
He's gonna shift your superior down and your mundane up.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Sure. So when... Oh, go ahead.
So, an explanation. In this game, when people have influence over you, they can shift your labels, which means that they shift they add one to one of your labels and subtract one from a different one. By default, all adults have influence over the characters.
Yeah, and a big thing about masks in general is that the stat numbers you have in the labels are never going to stay the same. They rise and fall with the drama of the story as it unfolds.
But yeah, it's disappointing.
And she just kind of, that's all she does. She's just,
Can resist.
No, I'm going to take it because I failed that one. I whiffed it hard.
Yeah, so he's just bashing through these robots while you're sitting on the ground, like catching your breath. Tekia, you've got these robots coming at you, but Flambe that Vietnamese woman has disappeared. What do you do?
Third time's the charm.
What are you doing this time?
Trying to think. Nothing's working.
You get the signal tower from the back of the room and use that to amplify your abilities to finally take over the rope.
Hey.
Example.
Yeah, example. Let me look at your abilities. Yeah, you could do that. You could just literally just try getting past them and getting to your team. You could. There's a lot of stuff you could do.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's he updated the firewall. It's not good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna try to scoot out
Actually-
to reconnect with somebody.
Since you actually said earlier, I'm gonna give you this choice. You could also try to assess the situation. Because
Oh, that's
you were like,
true.
what do I do? And yeah, in this case, there's these
Yeah,
robots
I'm gonna
that are capturing
try-
people. Find out why they're doing it.
Yeah, that seems odd.
All right, yeah, roll plus superior.
There we go.
All right, 9. So you get to ask one question.
What are they doing here? Like, what is the point? Yeah. What are they doing here?
What is their goal?
What is it? What is their goal for this? Like, what is the point of this attack?
They are here to they're here to capture a bunch of people and take them back to the technologist for some evil scheme. But yeah, their primary thing here is not to fight people, it's to capture civilians.
Okay.
You need to take them over.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna try one more time to kind of usurp control over these robots. Now that it's slightly harder to do that.
Yeah, so I think you're probably taking a different approach. You're like, oh, it sounds like you're trying, like, for this one, you're trying to just because obviously you're not gonna this time you're not gonna be like they're mine now, but you can probably overload some of their protocols. Be like, no, don't capture people.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to bump that priority down on the giant list of root commands and executables, and I'm
Right.
trying to bump that way far down on the list and trying to bring up go into defend mode instead.
You know
Do
what this
we
actually
have-
is?
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, do we have comms units?
Yes, you do.
Probably.
Okay.
You're superheroes, of course you do.
Well, I didn't know if X had a helmet or if anybody had headgear or that fun.
Considering how techy your team is, I just assumed you did. So,
Alright,
this is
so
I
what
actually,
do you
have
want?
whatever people give me.
it sounds like you're actually provoking them.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
here we
so
go.
roll plus superior. You also get a +1 on this because you asked the question before from assess the situation.
I'm gonna spend team selfishly to bump that up.
All right.
Uh,
So how do you how do your actions ignore or insult your teammates? And also increase your superior and put another label down.
Okay. She's probably gonna say something it's super rude, but she's probably gonna say something like, "I guess I have to do this."
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
challenge accepted.
And you say it with the while the
Yeah,
con is
you know
active.
the worst part is she probably doesn't even know that she turned her comms on.
Yep.
She's just this is just her completely unfiltered. I guess I'll solve the problem.
All right. So you got a 7 to 9. They can instead choose one. They stumble, you take +1 forward against them. They err, you gain a critical opportunity, or they overreact, gain influence over them. In this case, they're going to. You are able to effectively throw that executable down the list by there's 1,000 executables and other things in the way, and they just stop advancing at you, and they look around, giving you a moment to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep, she's gonna run, and then she's gonna call out on the comms, finding it weird that there was no little beep sound when she turned her comms on, but I'm sure that was nothing. It's like,
So did she just turn her comms off?
No, she. Oh my god, that would be the greatest.
I thought I turned it on, but no, I turned it off.
Oh, She's like, we gotta get together, and she's running out of the building.
Yeah.
So people can maybe hear her shouting that, but it's definitely not over the comms.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Yeah, so you see the smartphone store. You see, like, down from the smartphone store near the coffee shop. You see this big robot that looks like it was like menacing your teammates. It's kind of standing there. You also see the Vietnamese woman you saw, and you also see X with a bunch of cherry pie on her face.
There's
on their
also
faces?
there's also an imprint of my face on the big robot's fist.
Yes, that too. And you see Amiga has like jumped back out from the coffee shop, and you don't see Blackstar, but you see Steel Gunner. He's there in his mech suit.
Awesome. Whose turn is it?
I don't know. That's a good question. Amiga,
Okay,
you just got
cool.
yourself back up.
Awesome.
You also see all of this, and you see Techie run out, and you're like, wow, can you believe what Techie just said to you? Can you believe that?
Yeah, I'm like,
What do you do?
I say overcomes, knowing this turned her off. Bitch, you better watch this. And I press a like. Remember, I said that the helmet had circuitry-looking designs on it.
Uh-huh.
So I hit one of the circles in the circuitry, and it's like pushing a button, and I pull out a jack of some kind. Something that'll affix to the motherboard, and then I take control of the robots remotely.
Oh, you're definitely unleashing your powers for this because you're trying to take control
And
of those
I
robots.
want to use this
Oh, do you have a move?
for Are You Watching Closely when you mislead, distract, or trick someone? Roll plus superior.
Yes.
On a hit they are fooled. So basically, once they're all just like floating around, and then all of a sudden they train on the Vietnamese woman and the gunner guy, and I grin wide and say, "Bon appetit!" and
Alright.
let them unleash all of their weaponry
Alright,
on
roll.
to exhaust their weapon. Like, I don't care if they hit. They just need to distract and like unload all of their ammo.
Well, let's roll superior and let's see how that goes.
Oh, how do
You just press the die button next to the move.
Situational bonus penalty?
None for this.
Oh!
Alright, so you get to choose 3.
Are you watching closely?
You get to choose there are 4 options, and you get to choose 3 of them.
Awesome.
You either get an opportunity, you expose a weakness or flaw, you confuse them for some time, or you avoid further entanglement.
I would like to, for me personally, avoid further entanglement,
Okay,
confuse the fuck out of them. What
Okay.
was the other 2?
Get an opportunity or expose a weakness or flaw.
Expose weakness or flaw so my teammates can take advantage.
Alright, so yeah, you like, all of the robots turn around from the various things that they're doing. The ones that have shock sticks, like, just put their arms out with the shock sticks. The floating drone ones just point towards Flambe and Steel Gunner, and they all just fire everything. It's the Star
Fire the missiles!
It's the reboot Star Trek with him shouting, "Fire everything!" Yeah, and you just fire everything, and it turns out obviously every Steel Gunner is confused. The IL-58 is confused. Flambe actually takes a few hits. Like, her armor actually gets disintegrated by this electricity. And she is trying to put her hands up because she has magic. And she's trying to put her hands up, trying to use food magic to bat this electricity away, but she's not able to do it quickly enough. Yeah. The rest of the team, yeah, you just watch as all of these robots turn around and just fire everything at Steel Gunner and Flambe.
I shout out to Flambe, "You seem stunned, babe."
You trying to provoke her?
No, I'm just throwing puns because that's like that was the whole distract, mislead, or trick somebody.
Good.
I'm gonna try and get all their attention while staying the fuck out of the fight.
So yeah, what do the rest of you do? There's just electricity going everywhere.
Well, if there's an opening, I think with Steel Gunner also giving her the business, and then this opening being made, Black Star's going to take that opportunity, and she's going to jump in, and it's just like, I'll show you. And she's going to leap in and probably lead with the like broken shrapnel of the one Steel Gunner had punched, and she'll leap for Flambe and try and cut through her armor as well, and she'll just kind of like materialize the shrapnel into like an arm blade, and she'll just be like, "You're overcooked," and just try and try and cut through her armor.
All right, yeah. So
I'm gonna directly engage.
Yeah, I was about to say this is definitely directly engaging a threat. I will give you a +1 on this because of the distraction you just got.
Yay! Oh yes!
All right, choose 2.
All right, so I will not only resist or avoid their blows, but I am going to. Oh dang! Only the can I count Steel Gunner as opposition for this? I oppose him philosophically.
He did just call it. He just did just call you disappointing.
Yep.
So
I want to impress Steel Gunner. I want to make Shinobu proud of me.
All right, yeah. So you go and you slash Flambe across the chest, and she goes down. She staggers and she says, and she's just like, well, not bad at all. And yeah, she wants to shift your labels.
Oh god damn it! I'm
Yeah,
gonna try. I'm gonna try and resist this one.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what labels she's shifting.
Sure.
Let me look at what you got. Yeah, she's gonna shift your danger up and your savior down.
Why should I be impressed by this villain? She's gonna take
Reject your influence.
She's gonna take it and just kind of smile, and she's like, "You have not seen me at my baddest."
All right, so yeah, roll to reject someone's influence.
No, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, you're gonna take it?
I'm gonna let everyone manipulate me up that danger.
Yeah, and Steel Gunner from behind you is just like he's like trying to.
He also wants to change your label.
God damn it! Stop it!
No, he has this like shield, like he has like gotten this like big metal riot shield out in front of his mech, and like he's trying to reflect these shots. And just like, your technique needs work, but I liked the pun.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Can I attempt one last thing?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to I'm gonna try and do wrong side of the tracks to pierce the mask on her.
Go
ahead.
Because you have in fact like gotten to like you're now within her range. You can see.
I want to know what I can know about Flambe.
Yeah. So roll mundane. Let's see what you know about Flambe.
And so, just a reminder, you always get to ask one additional question when you pierce the mask of a villain, even on a miss.
Yep.
So, mundane. Bleep.
Oh!
Bless it. Okay, so I still get to ask one at least.
You still got to ask a question, and you mark potential.
Yep. Okay, how can I get Flambe to retreat?
Ooh. That's a good question. Let's see. How can you get Flambe to retreat?
Spoiler cherry.
No, it's fully reveal that you are Zion and Crimson Nova.
Oh, just be like,
Oh, or that you're or that not the Scion, but the mentee of Crimson Nova.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, she's like, you're not so disappointing yourself. Had you worked alongside Crimson Nova and I, you might have been doing something more than working with this puppet master.
And yeah, that her smile drops and she's just like, how dare you? And she's just like, you don't even see her hand move, but right through you get smacked right in the face with a bunch of chocolate. It's like molten chocolate, like chocolate cake that gets smashed in your face. You can't see anything.
When did sardonyx get here?
Just got
yeah,
hit by an eclair.
Yeah, you get hit in the face with an eclair. You're also taking insecure.
Oh. I feel like I got misled here.
No, but you don't see her. The rest of you see her. She's just like, how dare you? And then she's just like, she looks up IL-58. She's like, you take care of this. And she cuts with her knife and just jumps through a portal and disappears.
Oh, nice. Temporal portals with cutlery.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was the robot called?
IL-58.
Okay.
X, where are you at? What are you doing right now? You got a bunch. There's like a bunch of robots firing at everybody. Like you still got this big. You still got IL-58 right above you. There's still civilians around, and now there's electricity firing everywhere. Like it's a bad time.
I'm gonna wipe the cherry pie out of my eyes, and then I'm going to say, clean up on aisle 58, and I would like to phase inside of it and start tearing it apart from the inside.
Oh shit! Yeah, directly engage that threat. Destroy it. Destroy it. I love it. Clean up on aisle 58. I love it. All right, smack the shit out of it. Oh, there you go. Okay. So you got a hit. You trade blows. Pick one. So resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I take their life from them.
What were the options?
Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. You get one of them. You get two of them.
I will make an opportunity for my allies because it's probably weird for me to shift around inside of an actual moving thing, so I probably get cut or zapped.
Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, so you jump inside of it and you start smashing circuitry and other parts, and like IL-58 it obviously battered. It's obviously battered, and it moves back and you fall out of it, and you get zapped by the electricity that's now just coursing through its body. Now it's not just its hands, it's surrounded by electricity now. So you're gonna take a powerful blow from getting zapped.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. 8. Okay, so you also get to choose one of these. You can lash out verbally, provoking a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition on a teammate. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain. Are 2 conditions.
I will struggle past the pain.
All right, so choose 2 of those conditions. Yeah, so you get knocked on the ground, and your translucent body, there's literally just electricity going through it, and you're just.
Yep, arcing over my bow.
But yeah, now it looks like IL-58, though it has electricity coursing around it, it seems to be knocked off balance, and there's still all of those robots firing around. Tekya and Amiga, what are you doing? All doing about this?
I have a question about these bots.
Yeah, what's up?
Some of them don't have ammo, right? They just have the little zappy things.
Yeah. Some of them just have shock batons, basically.
Cool. Have any of those ones been destroyed?
Yes.
How many are left?
An unknown number because I didn't think about it.
Gotcha. Perfect.
enough to be a threat to finishing this. Enough to be a threat and to complete this mission for the
Question.
technology. Yeah.
Does that count as a foolhardy action that gets rid of my insecure?
No, I don't think it was foolhardy. I think that was like very smart, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will
So-
mark. What should I mark? I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Angry and
maybe-
afraid, I think, are the closest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Go ahead.
Is it Tekia who merges the machinery and things?
Yes.
to her?
Yes. Well,
Awesome.
not to me, but I can control machinery.
There's
Oh.
so Tekio controls machinery, and then Black Star has metal bending.
Oh, okay, awesome. Then I'm going to take the ones with the shock batons, using the remote controller. And I'm going to use Troublemaker. When you help a teammate through destructive, criminal, or rule-breaking actions, you give them a +2 instead of +1 when you spend a team from the pool.
All right.
So I am basically going to give you a means to do like a thunder punch, essentially. Like send these over so they become magnemites that turn into
Nice.
magneton, and you can punch things with them. If that's not destructive, I don't know what is.
Yeah, so Tekia, this a gaggle of these samurai bots come up with their shock batons and they stand next to you ready to assist you. What do
Oh,
you do?
I was
Or
gonna
Black
help-
Star.
I think
Black
it was
Star.
giving it to Black Star.
Yeah, Black Star. Sorry, not you, Tekia. Black Star.
Oh, okay. So I got these magnet ton fists now, huh?
Yeah.
That
you
was the
wanna form
idea,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
So
She's
your,
going-
your punches be zappy.
So she's gonna look at Isle, and she's gonna do the thing where the boxer smacks their gloves together and invokes a bit of sparks, and then she's gonna charge at it and do one of those just leap ups, and because she has ferrokinesis, she's going to reverse her magnetism so she can fly and get just a flying shock punch in.
Hell yeah. So directly engage that threat, you get +2 on this thanks to the help of your teammate and a lot of robots.
I will lovingly take all of that. Here we go. Another full hit.
Hey!
All right, so choose
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you both for all of the bonuses and great stuff. So I'm going to continue to resist blows, but I'm going to also take something from them. Is there something takeable?
It could be something a little bit more abstract.
I wanna punch through them, and I want to, if it's doable, and you can tell me that no, that's a bit much, but I want to punch through them and take out their power source. Just
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I was like, if it's a bit much, I can adjust. It's not.
No. I think this works. Yeah. So you punch through it and you hit its core, and it IL-58 is just like, no meat bag, and it you go through it, but it's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. You destroyed it, but it's gonna explode very soon. What do y'all do?
Oh.
What do y'all do about this?
All of the ones that have spent their whatever kind of bullets immediately give me a shield, and X is more than welcome to hide with me behind the shield. But they're gonna get exploded.
All right.
I'm going to. This might be kind of tricky to do. I'm going to. And I haven't really I probably haven't tried something this extreme before on my own body, but I imagine this thing is bigger than I am.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try and transmute my own body again into like an adamantine bubble to cover it.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. That's
But I have to warp my body a
yeah.
lot more than I'm used to.
That's unleashing your powers. Yeah, unleash your powers. Let's see how that goes. See what happens. See what happens to the rest of you. I know. 7. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you gonna take a condition, or am I gonna tell you how it's unstable or temporary? Because you do it, but
I mean, if you want it to be unstable and temporary, feel free to have something happen to me, since I'm literally punching through it as this thing, and I probably wouldn't have time to react.
and Amiga, you will still have that shield of robots.
Hey!
That's the
All of
line.
the mooks.
Yeah.
So many mooks.
Well, I don't want. Are there civilians close enough to the explosion range?
Yes.
I'll take a condition then.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So taking condition. You transmute your body and you make this adamantine, this human adamantine shell, and just inside of it there's the muted sound of an explosion, and you're just shutting your eyes and taking this explosion, and like you fall to the ground. Like you are not in a good way, but
No, I probably like slushed to the ground.
yeah. IL-58 has been destroyed. But there's still some mooks around, and there's still people around. So, Tekio, what do? You just witnessed this. What do you do?
Yeah, I can't do anything about X right now. That's definitely for a once everyone is safe
Yeah.
thing. I am gonna run over to Amiga because something was about to explode, and I was gonna be like, "Okay, shields." So I was heading that way.
Yeah, what's up?
Does that count as foolhardy? Can I get rid of a condition?
Yes, that does. You did not ask your team about that one. Actually, no. It wouldn't. If you have guilty, that would definitely have been making a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I would call it.
I would say
like,
foolhardy though.
I would
think
say
that works.
foolhardy because it was
Counts for
like
both.
Yeah, I think
you
can
were
clear it
maybe
here.
20 feet away from a shield. Safe. Like, no, I must protect the civilians.
Yeah.
You're crazy. Don't do it.
You also did it without talking to your team, so that's
Yeah.
yeah. You
Cool.
definitely cleared insecure.
Alright,
Yeah.
and then I just kind of slosh into the ground and my bones start to reapparate in the right spot.
Yeah.
Because that fucking.
Tekya, you're heading over to Amiga.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over with Amiga to hide, and then I'm gonna see that she has the motherboard,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, that would make it easy. Can I have that?"
No, I'm sorry. This one's mine. What do you need it for?
I was gonna control all the robots and shut them down.
In the background.
you
Oh my
made-
god, help us!
Everything's on fire.
I'm
They're
sorry.
fine.
I've got this all under control, so you don't need to worry. Just with this smile on her face that never really leaves, but it's not a happy sort of smile. It's a move along, bitch, move along.
Ooh. It sounds like you're trying to provoke your teammate.
I mean, she did say some shitty things.
Yep. So yeah. Do you have influence over her?
She has influence over me.
So you're gonna be
Yeah.
provoking her. So you're gonna be rolling plus superior. But something you can do with influence. You can
Oh.
take advantage of your influence over somebody to give yourself another bonus.
Yeah, she was fucking shitty to me.
Or you can do it to just straight up inflict a condition on them.
She was fucking shitty to me. How do I?
So you just say, I'm gonna take my advantage of my influence. Or you could just be like, I have influence over you because she cares about what you say, and you get +1 for this move.
Okay.
So.
+1.
Yeah,
Up.
you get...
Oh, good thing I did.
All right,
Yeah.
so she's a PC, so on 10 plus both. So what are you trying to get her to do? Just move.
Back the fuck off. She
Okay.
can't steal my glory.
If she does it, she adds a team to the pool. If she doesn't do it, she marks a condition. So Tekia, those are your choices. She's telling you to back the fuck off. What do you do?
She doesn't back the fuck off because she's the leader of this team.
Oh.
No one with
Amiga
their fancy
disagree.
Drama.
fancy
Very hard.
and nobody who just wears sunglasses all the time is gonna tell her what to do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
At least one of us has fashion.
Ooh.
Also, you know, I was.
I'm gonna use my power to rip.
So
I'm going to use my power over machinery.
Before you do that,
Yep.
What condition are you taking?
I'm gonna take angry.
Okay.
That
cool.
seems appropriate.
But I have my power is like machines and gadgets and things like
Yeah,
that.
you get to fight each other with it. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Do I see her trying to attack me?
We're gonna see what she does first.
Okay.
Because we're gonna take this slow. So what are you trying to do with your control of machinery?
She has a nanobot costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna turn into a clown costume.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay, it sounds like you're unleashing your powers. It sounds like you would like to interfere with this Amiga.
Oh, the grin has not left. It's become a very unpleasant grin.
All right.
So delinquents have 2 abilities. Gadgets are 1.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, I put my hand out to where all the that were my shields, and they immediately separate to become my psychic weapon, and I just slam all of them at her like a meteor.
Okay.
And it's like over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one at a time. We're gonna do this one at a time because Partywipegames and PvP have a way of doing things. So first, we're gonna, since your response will be based on what happens when Tekia unleashes her powers. So yeah, Tekia, unleash your powers. See how this goes.
All right, I have a -2 to this because
Oh, fun.
yeah, because I feel hopeless. So cool.
Oh no! All right.
I am gonna spend team selfishly again.
Okay. So yeah. So increase your freak and decrease something else. And you're obviously, insulting your teammate.
Yes, I'm very obviously turning my teammate's costume into a clown suit.
So are you marking condition, or am I telling you how this is unstable or temporary?
Unstable or temporary.
Okay, so you get, yeah, you're just like, oh, this is great. And then you get slammed in the face with all of these robots. You just get buried under robots. Take a powerful blow.
Cool, I have 2 conditions.
Yep.
Awesome.
Great.
I have a move called Marry.
Oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
you just killed me.
Uh-oh. So you get to choose one. You can, you must remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way.
Oh, no.
Or 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
You mean my powers over machinery that is
Mm-hmm.
rife in the area? Yeah, I'm gonna lose. My powers are gonna go completely haywire.
Okay. So, Tekia, or not, Amiga, your like spiteful
Before you
action-
go on, Saint, I just want to say, spoiled. I love you. You're
Oh,
awesome.
love you too, man. Love you too.
I did. Yeah, I just, just PvP doesn't have to be outside of the game. Just want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I know. I
no.
just want. I just wanted to make that clear for everybody watching. This is not player versus
This
player.
is fun.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm having a blast.
This is like, I have stolen the motherboard. I'm gonna do a really great thing for my team. Wait, you want to come and steal my glory?
Exactly.
Oh, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna kick your ass from here to Rainbow Road.
Amiga, you're like you were satisfied that you have buried her under a mound of robots, but then you look down and you realize that the circuit board is shorted out, and all those robots you just threw at her are getting right back up and they're heading right for you. For the rest of you, X, you're still reforming, but for Black Star, you see all of these robots are converging on the three of you. Yeah, Black Star, what do you do? Steel Gunner's also still here, and he's got his shield, and he's just like looking around, just like, well, I can do this all day.
Quick question.
This is Halcyon City's ass.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did her nanobots turn into a clown outfit?
Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
still
That
clown
was
outfit.
your thing succeeded.
So as she's just crumpled on the ground, she's like, "How's your fashion?"
Okay. Oh no, now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Now I'm mad. You're gonna insult me after that? Oh.
Yeah.
I love that with like
Remember?
30 robots.
Oh yeah.
I love
But
that there's
also-
a crisis going on and
they're
everyone is fighting
over
each other.
clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is you've insulted my fashion. How fucking dare?
How dare.
But yeah,
But remember, I was controlling the robots with psychic ability.
you
rather
were,
than,
but
so
it seems to have been overpowered because now shit's gotten real for Tekia.
Yeah, so oh gosh, everything's going tits up, so
Yeah,
And yet I
it is.
love it so much.
can I throw Tekia at the machine?
You don't have power over those robots, right?
You told me I don't have power anymore.
Not over the robots.
Yeah, but that's why I asked. Can I
she
We'll
wants to
get
throw
to it.
Tekia
Can
at the
I
robot.
fling Tekia as a weapon at the robot?
Oh my god.
We'll see in a second.
Okay.
But
Well,
Black Star.
see, the thing was, I was going to roll to... Oh god, I can't roll to defend. I have a -4 in it. I certainly can try.
still try.
I,
Yeah. What do you do?
Tekia's gone down, so she's incredibly worried. She's
She insulted me. Like,
She hasn't really
look what
gone.
she did to my outfit, and also, fuck.
Tekia
I mean,
hasn't
really?
gone. Tekia hasn't really gone down. She's just like got smacked by a bunch of robots and then got up and is now just controlling.
That's fair.
My powers are like super out of control, so that's why they're all fighting.
She might be going villain. I don't know.
I'm going to roll because I need to be able to use all of my powers at least once in this one shot. She's going to kind of like subtly, like just kind of like the Palpatine good looking at Tekia while the two of them are fighting, and she's like, we peace. But she's going to roll not so different, and so she's going to when you provoke someone to criminal or villainous action, you can use danger instead of superior. So she's going to egg Tekia on.
Oh, good.
Why? I thought we were friends.
We are, but I'm mildly amused by this. And she said, "No kiss." And she wants to see you guys have some angry makeout.
All right, roll, not so different.
I was trying to make out with you.
That's fine. That can happen too.
Oh, we don't play that game in this house.
That can happen too.
We don't play that game in this house.
So
Yeah,
I have influence over her too.
So yeah, you got a +1.
All right. Let's see where this goes. She's trying to do this mildly subtly too, so it's just kind of like
Fucking villains.
yeah. I can't help my nature. Hey, a 9. All right, I'll take it.
So you get to choose one. You can either make it so that if Tekia does it, you add a team to the pool, or if they don't do it, they mark a condition.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, if you do it, add a team to the pool.
So you're like egging me on to attack Amiga?
I could just kind of like accelerate this a little bit. Just be like, yeah. I think you should really like keep this going just a little bit more. It's kind of like the thing where you sit back with the popcorn and you watch the cat fight, but she's kind of just like, yeah, pull her hair,
bitch.
kiss her.
You bitch.
I have a thing that I can do.
All right, so
Curse you
so-
traitorous
so what do you-
bitch.
So what
She's
do you do,
evil.
you're being egged on by being egged on by Black Star.
Yep.
Amiga is trying to use her psychic. She has her psychic weapons out, and she's like coming at you. What do you do?
She passes some popcorn to Shinobu.
Right. So, this is what I'm gonna do. She's going to send all of these robots to attack Amiga.
Mhm.
But she's doing so after using one of her moves, specifically changed sides.
Well, wait,
What?
you actually have that move. That's right.
I have
what?
a move called change sides.
Oh my god, we're the worst team ever.
No. Let me read what it does. It's actually really good. When you mislead or trick an enemy by pretending to be on their side, roll plus danger. On a hit, they buy your charade for now. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. On a 10 plus, choose 2. So I'm going to try to do that. So I'm technically not doing what you are telling me to do. So I am going to take a condition.
You don't take a condition. The only thing was you don't get a team.
Okay.
I'm gonna, before you do that move, because Amiga has wanted to throw you at the robot.
Yeah, I have a special move called Marry Contrary if somebody is trying to provoke me or interfere.
Mhm.
So, I believe this the clown suit is provoking, and also
Yeah.
the name calling is provoking, and I am grinning
Triggered.
like a mad person, and like, oh, you wanna play? Let's play. I'm good at playing.
Mhm.
This cat has claws.
All right, so yeah.
Look like
roll,
floppy shoes to me.
Roll Mary Contrary.
Alright.
And you do have that +1 because you still have influence over. Techia.
Even through this, I'm just like, I really hope that we can be friends afterwards.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so they're
So
gonna get
right now,
you-
I probably look like
Okay, so Amiga, so on your next roll, on this roll that's about to come up, Techia, you're gonna get -2 on the roll.
Mhm.
Also, Amiga, you either get influence over Techia, or you clear a condition. You don't have any conditions.
I don't have any conditions, so I guess I get influence.
All right, you already have influence over her. So how would you like to shift her labels?
You get to shift one of my
Oh.
labels up and one of them down.
Oh, well, she's been rolling freak for her hits. Yes.
Mm-hmm. She's been rolling
So-
incredibly well. Not
so
at all.
freak goes down.
Oh.
And let's make her a little more of a plain Jane Ms. Mundane.
Oh, so yeah, you're she says this with a smile on her face, Techia, and yeah, you feel more normal. You feel less super.
No.
Yep. But yeah, now roll
Can I then like poke the nanobot so they go back to my nice outfit and just flip her the bird?
We'll see what happens when she rolls that other her move.
Ooh.
Because it might happen. You might just be like, press it, and just like, fuck. Yeah. Techia, you have -2 on this move thanks to Mary Contrary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad part is, this move I'm trying is to help everybody. So,
Let's see how it goes.
incredibly poorly.
Oof.
But you still have more potential.
Is there any?
Mark.
Yeah, you get another potential. Is there a failure thing for this? Like if you get a miss?
On a miss, someone else watching comes to the worst possible conclusion.
Ah!
Oh,
I know
no.
exactly who that could be.
My
alright,
box is destroyed.
So, yeah, you.
That's the conclusion I come.
Yeah, you're just like smiling. Like, yes, and and the robots get closer, and then yeah, and Amiga, you just like slap your chest, like you slap.
Slap? No, I said like poke.
Yeah, you poke your nanobots, and they go back to your farm. You flip the bird, and then right in front of you, landing on top of all these robots, is Steel Gunner.
Oh, shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
Steel Gunner.
Like the
face
smile
mask
just
down.
stopped.
It's face
Oh,
mask
okay.
down. It's like, oh, now you're working with them, and he, out of his arm comes a two-handed broadsword.
So
What?
at this, Techie immediately goes, "Oh my god, Amiga, I'm sorry."
What did you do?
I don't know. Everything that happened today, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and he's gonna yeah, you get he's gonna shift your labels because this is someone you want the respect of.
Yeah, this is really
Is
bad.
it really,
He's
is it really though?
he's upping your danger and putting your savior down.
He increased my stats? Congrats! I was
Not
a savior.
yours. Tekia's.
Oh,
He doesn't give a shit about you.
He thinks Tekia's gone evil.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, you're behind him just flipping off Tekia. Yeah, Tekia, you
Oh,
can
no.
accept this, or
Okay, I thought I was kidding.
no,
Trouble.
you're fine. Tekia's the one who's in big trouble.
Yeah, to him, he literally thinks that I've gone evil and I just sent all of my dad's robots to kill you.
Mhm.
So he stepped
This
in to
is-
save you.
This
Which is why she.
Black Star's fault for
This is why
palpitating this shit.
It kind of is actually.
Kind of is, yeah, that's fine.
And now that's why Techie is like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry,"
Yeah, so
because she doesn't want to be on the business. Yeah, she's accepting the label change. She doesn't want to be
Okay.
on the business end of
yeah,
this.
and you're going to be taking the guilty condition. Like this is the most appropriate guilty condition right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're like, oh my god, I'm sorry, and he's just and he just like he takes a step towards you. Sorry's
Oh.
not gonna cut it.
Oh.
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 Eh, okay, can I use the psychic weapon to like prevent her from getting murdered?
Yes.
A cat fight is one thing,
Yeah.
but it's a cat fight between us. We did
Yep.
not require a third party.
Yeah. So it sounds like you want to defend your friend from Steel Gunner.
Which this is not gonna go well
Yeah. So roll plus
at
savior.
all.
I mean, would that really change what's been going on this entire fight?
Let's see.
So
When
you
some-
actually.
That's when somebody tries to support me. It's when I. The only way I can
She
pull this
would-
off is if
She
I
would
just-
get. She would get +1 because she's trying to defend me.
Yes,
she has
you do have
influence over
+1 because you still have influence over Tekia.
Oh, great! I have
And
0
other people.
then.
And other people can help you. Oh,
Okay.
zero's not that bad.
I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna
Can
spend.
someone help?
I'm gonna spend
Oh, yeah.
a team to help.
All right, so Black Star, how do you step in to help as well?
She's also going to like kind of come between. I think she's going to use her ferrokinesis to kind of like keep the blade from dropping, like literally just reversing polarity so that like he can't bring the blade down because magnets.
Yeah, so you do that, and yeah, Amiga, you use your psychic weapons to, like, create a psychic shields, and you get to, so you keep her safe, and you get to either add a team to the pool, take influence over her again, or clear a condition.
I don't have a condition, so I will add team.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you're able to stop Steel Gunner from bisecting your friend with the broadsword.
Yeah, I just tell Steel Gunner, like, I look at this guy and like, dude, like, what are you doing? Have you never seen friends fight before? Like, what is wrong with you?
This is more serious than that. Don't you
Um,
see?
I'm sorry, we dealt with the problem and we had a bit of a wardrobe malfunction. What's the big deal?
He points the robots that he's smashed into the ground. It's like, you obviously hadn't dealt with the problem. Look at all the people around here. He's trying to
they're
shift.
fine. They're
He's
alive.
He's trying to shift your labels. He wants to shift your
Quick.
danger up and your superior down.
Oh, can I do anything against that?
You can reject his influence. So to reject his influence, you roll 2d6, and there's a button at the below the
I
other
see.
labels. Yeah, you just roll that. You don't add anything to it. 7. Okay. On a hit, you successfully hold yourself and tune them out. You choose one of these. You can clear condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. You can shift your labels your choice, or you can cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them.
Cancels influence +1 forward against him.
Sounds good.
I tell, like, I am like pointing, like, I'm not smiling now because, like, again, cat fight between friends. We're on a team. We're spats, but it's also not, life threatening.
Right.
People are alive, and
People
this
screaming in the
bozo tried to
background.
kill somebody. So I am gesturing over towards the people who are alive, going, I don't know what your problem is, man. Like, look at it. We handled it. You showed up out of the blue, and what? What do you want to do? Huh? You try and cut someone in half? That doesn't seem very heroic. Like, that seems like something a supervillain would do. So-
At this point, Blackstar's going to kind of lean in. Technically, he prefers the term anti-hero.
That's right. I'm an anti-hero. And he like sheathes
Oh,
his sword, and he's just like,
That's so interesting. Let me get back to you when I give a fuck. If
Question
you
to you.
come-
Steel Gunner, if we are done here, we need to check on our friend who stops the explosion. The actual saving work that happened. And-
What explosion?
I'm gonna go. Aegis will be here soon.
Oh, joy.
Goodbye. And he just flies off.
Yeah, you just immediately her
We
expression
didn't want
dropped.
your help anyway.
And she's just going to like one arm on Tekya, one arm on Amiga. We need to check on X. We can talk about this later.
I helped Tekya up, and like some people, I don't understand them. I really fucking don't.
Yes.
Yeah,
They are the best.
Subject X. X, you have reformed back into your like general human form.
Human.
I
shape.
imagine I looked kind of like what I looked like when I posted. Was that me?
Yeah, you do. You got to watch, and you watched and witnessed this entire exchange. And now only now have your friends been like, wait, maybe we should go and like make sure X is okay. What do you do? How do you feel about that?
But we all go check on you together.
Yes.
But only after a 5-minute cat fight.
That's fair.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm still probably laying there, and like, I imagine like most of me is reformed, and like some of the extremities of my limbs are still goopy, and I just like tilt my head over to where my box is all smashed by robots and torched now, and I'm like, you're all terrible.
We will get you another box. Do not worry.
It's gonna be okay.
We will get you a new box with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the box.
I try to face palm and just like splatter my
Just
face
splat.
with my goop body.
But yes,
If
we will
you
find you
need
a
a place to-
refrigerator box.
If you need a place to crash, you're welcome to stay with me.
It sounds like one of you two is trying to comfort or support your friend here. I don't know which one.
I'll help because hers sounded better than mine. I offered a
Alright.
refrigerator box.
True. Okay,
Yeah.
So
But maybe a
Amiga.
refrigerator box is an upgrade. Who knows?
Amiga, you're gonna be rolling comfort sports. You're rolling mundane, and you get a +1 from the help that that Black Star's giving you.
Okay.
Do you have influence over X?
Do I?
I did.
If you
I did.
wrote it down.
I didn't.
No, I gave influence to
Tekya, I think. is
Tekya.
the only one.
Okay, then you just get the +1 from the help. And you're rolling mundane.
Oh. Boop. Boop.
Oh
Oh!
I knelt again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Someone get an ice cream scoop.
You
I'm
smelt
like, it's
again.
not that bad, I promise.
Amiga, you feel like you wanted to help your friend, and now she's just like literally just melted in front of you. You take a taking condition of your choice.
I have to take a condition?
Yep.
Oh no.
You feel real bad for not helping.
Yeah. I think guilty would probably be the thing to take here, but
Why would I feel guilty? I offered a thing and this person who is now homeless decided to spit in my face.
that might be
Actually, I just
insecure.
kinda-
that's how you feel about your friend. Then
Or
sure.
angry. Angry works too, yeah.
Yeah.
Black Star's gonna kneel down and be like, Psst, X, if you reform, I will get you a smoothie from Blackrock. What's left of it? It's the one with the little fruit bits inside of it.
A bubble comes up, and when it pops, it's like with strawberry.
With strawberries. I'm gonna try and comfort and support.
All right, you can certainly try.
Hey, that's mundane. I actually have a thing in that, and
You do.
no real penalties. No whammy, no whammy. Stop. Boom!
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
With
so-
strawberries.
So, if she opens up to, if they open up to you, they get to mark potential clear condition or shift labels.
Oh God, I need to clear my conditions.
Okay, and you Black Star, also get to add a team or clear condition.
I'm gonna clear insecure because I just made someone feel better.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, what do you say to this, X?
Hmm. Probably as I'm reforming now. That's not. I don't have a good pun, so I'm just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I was trying to think too hard.
it's fine. Yeah.
I
so
got
you-
to the point where I was like, this is getting too complicated. I don't know how.
Yeah. So you clear you clear condition, and yeah, all of you get up, and you head for what remains of Black Rock Coffee, as there's the sound of sirens in the background and ages showing up on the scene.
I do not
Can
want
I
to be
do
here when
so?
they show up.
Say that again, amigo.
Oh, can I de-suit?
Yes. 100%.
Okay, so helmet turns back into the phone, and nanobots go back into the lipstick.
Cool. Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of the session. You would have to deal, if we were continuing this long campaign, dealing with Aegis, meeting a certain sub-director, that kind of thing. Yeah, we're just gonna do the end of session move, and we'll be done. So, at the end of every session, including this one, you get to choose one of these three. You could say you grew closer to the team, grew into your own image of yourself, or grew away from the team. And oh my, how much teenage drama there was.
There was a good amount of drama here.
Yeah, let's start with Tekya. What would you say? Did you grow close to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I definitely didn't grow into her own image. She was screwing up
Mm-hmm.
all over the place.
Yeah, but did you grow closer or away?
Probably grew closer.
Okay. Explain who made you feel welcome.
I guess Black Star,
Okay.
because she I guess she egged her on.
Right.
You
yeah.
wanted to be part of the crimes.
I wanted to be part of the crimes.
So you give influence to Black Star.
Hey,
you
you
get
already
to
have
shift
that.
my labels.
All right. So yeah, she gets to shift your labels, and you clear condition or mark potential.
I think
I'm gonna clear angry. As I run over and I give Amiga a hug. I'm like, I really like your outfit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think.
Kakia does?
I think.
Aw.
I think in that case, your mundane will go up and your danger will go down.
What goes up?
Mundane
Okay, and danger down.
down. You're being a softy, big softy.
Since we did get the scene of Tekia hugging Amiga. Amiga, did you grow closer to the team, into your own image of yourself, or away from the team?
I grew closer to the team.
Who made you feel welcome?
Well, Black Star is a terrible, terrible person, but I did find out that despite one hot babe being a bad influence, there's another babe who maybe I shouldn't be such a bitch to.
Okay. So you give influence to Black Star, which I think you already have influence over her.
No, I was
I think she's giving it to Tekia.
Oh,
To
Tekia.
Tekia.
Sorry. I mean, Tekia, I think, also has influence over her.
literally all of them have
Yeah.
influence.
So
I
Tekia,
don't have influence over her. Now I
No?
do.
And to be
Oh.
fair, I think Black Star will make up for it by having us go do crimes later. So
Excellent.
she's not a
Do I
completely horrible
do I
friend.
get to go?
Absolutely.
Let's steal a car tonight.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
But
Kill
Amiga
10
does
guys
Amiga does
tonight.
hug Tekia back and say, babe, we're gonna get you such a better outfit, cause before you rag on me, we're gonna fix all of this. And
Ooh,
I'm
good friend.
not paying for it, so get the credit card, let's go.
Are you clearing condition or marking potential?
I'm not gonna be angry anymore. Like, somebody else will deal with it. It's not my problem anymore.
Black Star. Grow close to the team, into your image, or away from the team?
Black Star grew into her own image. She kind of embraced her dark side for a bit there. And so she's still kind of like treading that line of where she wants to be, and I think that's right where she wants to be right now.
Yeah, so you get to shift your labels.
Yeah, so I'm gonna raise superior and lower mundane.
Nice. Okay, and
Bounce
X.
goes back out.
Did you grow close to the team, into your own image of yourself, or away from the team?
Just a toss up between into my own image or closer.
Mhm.
Probably closer because they did help me.
Yeah, so who on the team made you feel welcome?
I mean, I guess they all did, but Black Star, I guess, is the one who succeeded.
You get to choose. It's your choice.
I'll go for Black Star.
Okay. So, Black Star, you get influence over X if you didn't already have it. And if you did already
I
have it, you
did
get
not.
to... so you get it over X. And then X, you get to clear condition or mark potential.
I need to clear so many conditions.
So
I'm with you on that.
I think you get that strawberry smoothie.
You get
the
that strawberry smoothie with the strawberry bits.
And the last shot is X happily drinking their strawberry smoothie. And that's where the issue ends.
Hey!
That was Masks a New Generation, everyone.
Explosions going off in the background, like, wasn't us! Wasn't us!
Bye.
There's the shadow of a Aegis agents clearing the area, and if these issues keep going, there would also be like a foreshadowing, like what's coming next, and there's just a view of the technologist in his lair, just being like, "Damn, I was foiled again."
I'd have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids.
And their stupid anti-hero friend.
He probably like sends a message to Lucy like, "Oh my God, did Steel Gun hurt you?"
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Flambe shows back up. She's just like, that was bullshit. Where are you again? God.
You're not my mom. Go away.
You're not my real
Is
mom.
X gonna give it to you playing on?
Yes.
It could be. It's
Yeah,
it's definitely playing, and it's just like the credits roll, and it's just X enjoying a
It's just X
smoothie.
with the milkshake.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
slowly sunglasses descend from the heavens, and you just see deal with it appear.
Mhm.
X. I hope you all had fun.
I
was
had a
good.
blast.
So much
Thank
fun.
you, Saint, for jumping into DM this tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Flambe is amazing. I love that I created her. She didn't have much of a role, but she existed. Also, all of your characters were amazing.
Oh, thank you.
They were perfect
Oh,
for what
yeah.
Mask is made for.
No idea how we're going to address this on Monday,
Nope.
but
Yeah,
there's
this was
so much
legit-
material to use.
This was the most explosive Masks first session of Mask game I've ever had. It just
Really?
yeah, well, because usually there's not that much interpersonal conflict, but holy shit, it just went like it was like yeah, we're fighting all these people, and then it was like you insulted my outfit, and you just went ape, and it's great.
So good.
You listen. You don't get between a Valley girl and her fucking sense of passion.
I feel bad.
Okay? You don't insult my passion.
Poor X's box.
Poor
Rip.
X.
Press,
Yeah, that
press
thing's gone
X
now.
for the box.
I press X for the box.
Alright.
The Xbox.
God. It is. You're gonna just like, oh wait, X's box, and then you're gonna buy an actual Xbox for them, and they're just gonna be like,
That's amazing!
yeah, there you go. The Xbox.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm also happy Steel Gunner did his thing. He was super edgy anti-hero.
He
Because
was.
that's his shtick.
That is the anti-hero that Amiga does.
Yeah. Now you have
Alright.
Amiga, you can get yourself a rival in Steel Gunner.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a rivalry with it. How old is it?
Steel Gunner's pretty old.
Yeah,
Or
there's
he's
no.
a
I
bronze
want a hot person who's my age that maybe there's some fraternizing that can happen. I'm not
Oh,
interested
okay.
in an old person.
You want the Firebrands type of rivalry. Okay, I understand.
Which is probably why I hang out with Black Star.
Yeah. Black Star is all kinds of trouble for all kinds of reasons.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was so much fun.
To wind down the stream here, and we can keep talking after, but I'm going to send us over to Raid. Legends Die Live, they're playing D&D right now. So everybody who's in the chat still hanging around, feel free to peep in for at least a moment, tell them hi. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for Dungeon of the Mad Mage back here. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's get that number going.
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
There it is.
Blast on.
Bloop.
I thought we were supposed to plug ourselves at the end, but I didn't get prompted. I'm like, oh.
Oh shoot! I could have done that. Sorry.
It's fine. It's whatever.
We'll make sure that happens for Vampire though. Don't worry.
Yeah. Vampire.
I am so glad I got to use almost all of my abilities and things like that. I didn't get for as much fighting as I did. I